A man, Lord, Machiavelli production. Notorious M.A.D. Lil Chad and Slender Dad vibing straight bustin' no cap. Friday night screen lit fame hitting our lap. Culture thick, no yeet from the trap. YouTube grind, minds locked in so we adapt. Brahma bull cackling loud, bourbon on the rocks. Scheming like the GOAT, comedy unlocks. Mad chismo, cold as ice, won't fold. YouTube legend verdicts drip sharp like a judge's code. Brr skirt skirt that, brr skirt tat that. Brr. Ascending crew, let's get it. Stack them racks, laughs hit diffy. Dumb fates can't match these facts. Popcorn, poppin' chill vibes, brew sippin' slow. Prime time screens live, we slap, we glow. Now that we're pulling up clean, double the cup of the lean. Shit supreme from the H to the Bay. Third ward holding it down. Crew lights the fuse, blazing wild, no snooze. Voices boom loud, screens poppin', set the cruise. Grind levels up, shine hits, claim that juice. Rise quick, savage laughter high, can't lose. Put a skirt that. Put a skirt tat that. Brrrla. We here to break the mold, eat the basic behind. With tales that slap and laughter intertwined. A quest to marvel where drip defies. In this lit realm, only passion flies. Brrr, skirt skirt that. Brrr, skirt tat that. Brrrla. Ascending squad goes hard, blazing trails we pursue. Laughs hit like heat, dumb vibes getting cooked anew. Popcorn lit, locking tight, roll swift, no lack. Prime stream zooms, global brr tap, we stack. Skirt skirt that, brr skirt tat that. OM's here, yo.
No, he's not.
No. Imp is working for the man.
Working for the man every night and day.
Well, every other Friday, at the very least.
Proud Mary, keep on burning. All right. Imp has, I guess, returned to work, which is good because he had been injured, so that's nice.
No, I think he returned at the end of last week. Or middle of this week. Early this week.
So
I know he was out until sometime last week.
Let's see what we got here. Who we got in chat? We got FKHC claiming the first spot.
First.
Josh Hammond, it's hero time. Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I'm just going to accept that.
Is that a Ben 10 thing?
Yeah, that is a Ben 10
Does he
reference.
say it's hero time when he goes to transform into a different kind of alien?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought it, but we can also accept the reasonable interpretation that he's accepting Slender as his personal hero, so that's good.
I can be your hero, baby.
Yeah. Okay, Enrique. Smokey, who has fully reasserted himself, and we're glad to see it.
Smokey's gonna help us find some shrimp ghosts tonight.
Bad Take Bojan, Bride of Slender. So thanks for everybody for hanging out. All right, I'm gonna show you this thing because I think we're killing a little time till possibly some of our other friends of the show join. Hard to call someone a co-host if they don't make the show all the time.
Well, and before you show me this, then I want to remind everybody that although it says a Mad Chiavelli production, Mad Chismo is in no way affiliated with Ascendant Art Podcast or the Ascendant Arcade. However, we did pay him in exposure for our intro and outro songs. Those are Mad Chiavelli productions.
Correct. All right. So, Slender, what do you think is going to happen when we play this video?
I get the feeling this guy is going to end up on the ground.
You're mostly right, because that definitely happens. But what you're going to see is the...
He looks like he's trying to back up.
Yeah, well, just watch out. Here you go. This is why we need to be wary of the machines. Here you go.
Okay.
All right, so he wipes out.
What the fuck?
Wait, watch the motorcycle. Did you? It hunted down the other rider. It took them all out.
Oh my god! Oh, and his leg is not feeling it. Oh, that poor guy.
So let's look. So yeah, he's looking back because they're riding in a pack, and he doesn't see, so he runs into the thing. Then the guy who's behind him wipes out. But then the motorcycle, look, I'm just going to keep going. And then watch this. It just it
It's
homes
like a
right in.
fucking heat-seeking missile.
This motorcycle was developed by Cyberdyne Systems and is the newest one that... Yeah, I mean, it's possessed like Christine of two-wheelers. I saw this and I was just like, there's no way. No way. And then this camera angle.
That thing just kept perfectly balanced for so long, too. Is it because is it one of those ones where if you let go of the throttle, it's full open?
I don't know. I guess because
like some motorcycles, you hold the throttle all the way down and you've choked the throttle all the way, so it's going slower. And the more you let off, the more open it is, the faster you're going. So if you lose grip on it entirely, it's just max speed at that point, right? Like,
I have always, yeah, 8-ball in the right pocket. He's even dressed like an 8-ball, which is great. I have avoided driving a motorcycle because you work in auto claims for doing injuries for any period of time, and the horrific things you hear about from motorcycle accidents, you'll never want to get on one.
I lost a buddy in the Navy to a motorcycle accident, so yeah, I get it. I've always thought maybe, like a lot of my other buddies, they all ride motorcycles, and I'm just like, nah. Like every once in a while I think, oh, it might be cool, and then I'm like, but I like being alive. So.
And I can tell you from just handling the insurance side of it, you'll never get an insurance thing that will actually pay you if you get hurt on a motorcycle, because the injuries are almost guaranteed, and they're almost guaranteed to be so horrific. Insurance isn't, like the motorcycle insurance isn't paying for it.
Well, like a great example too, right? Is the buddy I was talking about? It wasn't even his fault. He got cut off by a truck, and the truck came to a very abrupt stop after it cut him off. He laid the bike down. Bike and himself slid bodily under the truck, and then caught, and he slammed up into the chassis of the truck and snapped his neck.
Yeah, like 90% of motorcycle accidents are the fault of the driver who didn't see them.
Yeah.
That's the interesting thing. Matt, did you see the video?
Nope,
Mad,
just got here.
All right, well, here, I'm going to back it up. Watch this thing. This is
I
crazy.
have too many different ways to mute the mic.
Okay. All right, you ready to see this?
Yeah.
All right, now keep watching. Here it comes.
Ooh.
It's
Target acquired. Was that John Connor on that last bike?
I'm telling you, Skynet was running that motorcycle. It's like we're taking out all of them.
First of all, you're an idiot. Why are you walking back into the middle of the road?
He was
going to
probably
check on his
desperately
buddies.
trying to go check on his bros.
He's probably going to beat his ass. Like, why did you let your motorcycle...
Why do you keep that thing on a fucking leash?
Josh Hammond, a wild Matt appears. He does. How goes the riots in your neighborhood, Matt? There's riots? Okay.
There's riots in my neighborhood?
I didn't know that. Apparently,
This is the
also
first I'm hearing of it.
Yeah.
I have not seen his whole stream because I had a stream that I had scheduled as well. So
I thought it went very well.
I jumped in. I gave it a thumbs up.
What was the...
I was disappointed that I didn't get an invite, as per usual.
You have access to the account.
Yes, but Mad, I like to be invited. I'm not
Oh,
like
boy.
you. I can't just assume that I'm invited and just jump in there and take over the Mad Pen.
Oh, wow. That wasn't subtle at all.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
By the way, okay, so Slender, were you watching Lit Dev's stream earlier this morning?
Oh no! Did
No, okay.
Mad
So-
take over?
No. But it was his normal weeb day, just fun.
Okay,
But,
so it was Meeb Day.
He made a joke that he immediately tried to bury
I don't remember the joke.
because it was talking about like green cards and this cards, and then
Oh,
Mad
yes, I
goes,
remember
"Yeah,
now.
in China they had yellow cards."
No,
And I-
somebody brought up China in the
Oh,
cards.
no.
That's is a yellow.
And then Matt, you can tell Matt was like, okay, and he got real quiet.
Well, we've
And
got like
so-
the Trump green cards, right?
Yeah, but no,
Do
I
you think
jumped
in
right.
China they have like the yellow golden ratio card?
No, so I jumped right in chat, and I was like, Mad's just trying desperately to avoid any mention of the yellow card joke he just made. And Mad reads it, and he goes, "Yep, yes, I am." Moving on. It was
Oh man, I went to so many bad places. Fuck it, I'm doing it. Do you think when we first got over here, the natives issued us red cards?
And then when the Irish came here later on, like the Athenians, they got that's how green cards got started.
Oh, you need to get your green card.
Clue,
All right,
clue.
Mad, have you seen this video?
I mean, I've seen Jesus.
Is that Jesus?
Yes, this is an indie wrestler who wrestles as Jesus, and his gimmick is that he never touches the other opponents.
Well, and he never loses.
Wait, Darth Vader's him?
He's force choking him.
That's great. Forgive him, Lord. He does not know what he knows not what he did.
I feel like this gimmick could go over very well with better trained wrestlers, but
I feel like this is a little blasphemous, but also kind of
How?
awesome.
I think Jesus would be capable of all of this. That's great, though.
So, has there ever been a time where Jesus got beat and they counted him down 3, but then 3 seconds later he rose again?
You think they're gonna do an Iron Man match with him and the devil, like when he was in the desert?
the 40 days, 40
Yeah.
nights.
Get thee behind me, Satan.
So we've got Lily like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Like I said, it feels a little blasphemous, but also awesome.
Here's my stance on that. Have you ever seen a duckbill platypus?
Yes.
God has a sense of humor.
Can't argue with you there.
Yeah. So I saw this and I was like, I hope Mad is going to be on the show because I want to show this clip.
It's so good.
I almost want to see if he's where this guy is an indie wrestler to go to one of the shows.
Oh,
Yeah.
the flames hit. By God,
Oh God, it's
Kane.
Kane. That would have been. Oh my God, that would have been a great rival for Jesus. I'm not religious, so this isn't blasphemous. I feel like Jesus would have a good sense of humor.
I mean,
He
I feel
would
like
have
Jesus
to.
would have a good sense of humor as well.
Yeah, I mean, I bet he did have. I bet he was he worked jokes into his sermons probably.
Oh yeah, he did. Like the Good Samaritan, right? When he talks about how I forgot which two were walking on the other side of the road or whatever. It's funny, not to us, but then because there was no other side, it was like on a hillside, so they wouldn't be there. It's a whole thing. I'd have to look it up.
You're saying Jesus was an observational comedian, and because
Yeah.
we weren't of his era, we just don't get his jokes.
Oh yeah, a lot of it. Yeah, absolutely. Like when another
Dude,
example would be Paul when he's in prison or whatever, and I forgot who it was. Maybe it was a king. I forgot who it was. But he gets there and he's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're here. What with your great knowledge of Jewish law or whatever, right?" But the bit was he was being sarcastic because he was like sleeping with his sister or some shit. The dude he was talking to.
So I've thought of 2 more things. One, I think Jesus should definitely be in a ladders, tables, and chairs match.
Agreed.
And 2, his walk-on, they should have a holographic walk-on where it looks like water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the WWE could have that on the little LED.
That's what I'm saying,
there.
right? You can make it look like he's walking on water to come down to the ring.
Yeah.
Bride of Slender he made a donkey talk to a man because he was being an ass.
He also turned water into wine because they were at a party. They were at a wedding.
Well,
And they're
didn't his mom ask
go
him
ahead
to do
on,
that?
keep this shit going, huh?
Didn't his mom ask him to do that, though? And he was like, I don't want to do it, Mom. And she's like, just do it. Don't embarrass me.
I don't,
Are
I
you
don't
saying
know what
Mary
Gen
was a
Z
typical overbearing Jewish mother?
You think she's a
Just
helicopter
do it,
mother?
Jesus.
She definitely was for a little while.
Have you ever read any of the apocryphal like tales from like the Secret Book of Peter or whatever, where it talks about like Jesus killed a kid and then brought him back to life, so it's cool, doesn't count.
I've heard about that shit. I don't know if I buy any of it.
Well, it's apocryphal, so it's not canon.
I like
Yeah.
Eric. Tag team with the Dudley Boys. Jesus, flip the table.
Flip the tables.
Oh, that's good. That's a good joke.
Bride of Slender being a typical mother. She was asking him to help, and he said okay.
I saw this video of like this guy dressed up with Jesus as Jesus and his disciples, and they go to this restaurant, and they're like, "Yeah, shut up. We'll just have water." And they're laughing.
Dude, what if that was like one of Jesus's finishers, where he just like leaves the ring, and then the 12 apostles just come in and put a beat down on the guy?
There was this, I think it's Brazilian movie. It was like Hangover, except it was the Last Supper. And so all the disciples wake up and nobody can find Jesus. So the whole movie is like the disciples trying to track him down, like in Hangover.
You know, I really don't want to laugh at that concept, but it kind of makes me think
It was
would be
pretty funny, man.
Oh, here's one for Slender, because Kojima says, "I want to scan a ghost for the first time and get an award for that." And someone was made the joke is like, this MFer is going to prove the afterlife just so he can put it in his next game.
I mean, I would not put it past him. But man, his games are boring as fuck.
No, not Phantom Pain. Phantom Pain wasn't boring.
Phantom Pain was okay. Phantom Pain,
It's my favorite Metal Gear game.
nah, the best one is the Metal Gear Solid on the
I never played it.
PlayStation.
Was that the one where the psycho guy could read your control inputs?
Yes, I can read your mind.
Oh, thank you, Davini. I've been trying to figure. I keep forgetting to look up the name of it. The Last Hangover. That's what it is.
That actually sounds fun. But yeah, like I said, Kojima makes really good games, but he needs what every great director needs. He needs a producer in there keeping him in check, because you could really tighten up his scripts. you could really tighten those things up.
Yeah, he's very self-indulgent.
Yes. And like I said, not a knock on Kojima. He still does make very cool, interesting, creative games. He's definitely pushing boundaries of what kind of storytelling games are capable of. He's doing a lot of good. He needs some backup. Like he's off the leash right now.
For the life of me, I couldn't believe that Death Stranding got a sequel.
I mean, why wouldn't it? He owns the company that made it.
EA's going private?
Good.
Wait, what's going private? EA?
That actually could be the thing that saves EA, because constantly chasing quarterly reports as a publicly traded company is what pushes them to do those yearly releases on so many games.
As I've been saying for the better part of a year now, the corporatization of AAA gaming is what is destroying AAA gaming. You don't see these problems with privately owned companies. I mean, From Software is still doing real well, but they tried not to go public for the longest time until, what was their parent company? What's the anime company? It's not
Crunchyroll?
Konami.
Oh,
Not Crunchyroll.
Katakawa?
I think it might have been Katakawa, but like
Yes,
somebody
Katakawa.
had to ask Sony to buy them out so that the South Korean company couldn't do the hostile takeover. because apparently there was a South Korean investment firm and Tencent were both eyeing the company that owns From Software, and it was looking real bad.
Oh, Sony has a chunk of them too.
Well, Sony did that so that they could avoid the buyout.
Yeah, I like this comment from Josh. Kojima sounds crazy to me. Maybe his mom was popping Tylenol. Yeah, maybe.
Oh man, Netflix doesn't have it anymore.
Apparently it's a $50 billion deal to take EA private. That's
It could save them. It really could. I mean, I've never liked EA. I've hated EA since before they were even public. But I think, well, one, most of their games are made for me. Like, I don't go in for the sports games. And two, every title that they have that isn't a sports title, they bought from somebody else. And then subsequently ruined it when they tried to make it more like a sports title.
So I looked up The Last Hangover because like I haven't found it, and it's not available anywhere. Even on YouTube, like the only trailer I can find has no subtitles, so it's all in Portuguese.
Chad,
Anybody speaks that shit.
I'll look for it.
we have a mission for you.
And it's only 44 minutes, which is so awesome. Because it doesn't outstay its welcome like the bit. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it gets the bit done and moves on. That's awesome.
What is the best electronic arts game of all time? I'm going to have to look up the list.
Madden 2000 and...
Shut your fucking hole.
Okay.
Madden is ineligible. Ineligible because it's not one game.
EA used to. I wasn't Wing Commander an EA franchise way back in the 90s. Technically,
I think
EA
they
owns
published
Command
it.
and Conquer.
I don't know that EA.
EA does Battlefield.
And don't know. Here, I'll tell you right now. EA technically owns Command and Conquer. They didn't make one of the good Command and Conquers. That was Westwood Studios before EA bought them out.
What about Mass Effect 2? That's my favorite Mass Effect. And that was an EA original.
Mad,
What?
I love you, and you're always going to be my bro. But
have a
your
problem with
taste
Mass
in
Effect 2?
video games is garbage.
What's your problem with Mass Effect 2? That game is fucking awesome.
You have terrible taste in video games. I'm not saying I
Have
have
you
a
played it?
problem with Mass Effect 2.
And you didn't
What?
like it?
Mass Effect 2?
Yeah.
No, I got like 4 hours into Mass Effect 1 and was like, this game's shit. And I never
Mass
played
Effect
any of
2
the
is
others.
so much fucking better.
Like, I still don't know how Mass Effect did so well when the first game was such a pile of garbage.
Yeah, I didn't really care for the first one either, but Mass Effect 2, dude, is worth it, man. And I'm pretty sure that it is on Xbox Game Pass.
I mean, I have it in Steam, I think. I've
There
just
you
never played it.
They have like the enhanced version though.
I'm not a graphics whore like you.
Wow.
It's true.
I'm not a graphics whore.
You are a graphics whore.
A little bit, yeah. But it's not me,
Okay,
it's my
no, I'm
rig.
sorry. I don't have Mass Effect 2. I only have Mass Effect, the 2007 version.
Yeah, no, that's
and I
not good.
hated it.
Yeah, but Chad, did you play Mass Effect 2? Mass Effect 2?
Yeah, it was fun. It was good.
See? He just said it. It was the best EA game ever.
No, I said it was.
That's,
I never got into Mass Effect as much as everybody else. I mean, I know that people really liked romancing some of the options. And
I didn't care about
whatever.
that. You know me.
But this is interesting. Look, investors include the Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, Silver Lake. So that's Mohammed bin Salman making sure that they're not dependent on oil past 2030.
Yeah, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. You get all 3 games, but you just want to play the second one. It's on the Game Pass, bro. It's awesome. Back me up, chat.
The problem is a lot of these games aren't even technically EA titles because they bought a lot of them up. Like,
What about...
I'd probably go Dragon Age.
Yeah, Inquisition? Fucking great game.
No, just the original Dragon Age.
I don't think it was under EA at the original, was it?
I don't think it was. That's why I said the problem is a lot of these weren't originally Electronic Arts. I really liked Need for Speed back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, and Burnout, or what was it?
Burnout was Burnout them? I don't know that
I
Burnout
don't
was
remember.
them.
Yeah, you may be right.
They had Need for. I mean, I think Need for Speed was there.
Yeah, Burnout Paradise.
Like
yeah.
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit was one of my favorite games because it was the first one that they made where you could try to run from the cops.
Yeah, they had Burnout Paradise. That's the one where you just wreck into cars, dude. It was so awesome.
I mean, I enjoy the Burnout games because the goal is to get as close to an accident as possible without actually getting into the accident.
No,
to make more
Burnout.
points.
No, Burnout is to get in the biggest wreck possible.
Not if you're racing.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, that's a different mode.
I mean, did we mention?
But you
Dead
still
Space
get more
already?
points by
Fuck
not.
no.
Dead Space. Dead Space is a pretty good one.
Dead Space is pretty good, but I'm not putting it at best. Like, for me, best is EA's best is going to either be Dragon Age or Need for Speed, and I'm thinking Need for Speed because again, I think Dragon Age was a different studio.
Now, are you?
Yeah, it was
basing-
BioWare back in the day.
Yeah. Are you saying that the franchise is the best, or specifically a game?
I'm specifically. The question was, what's the best game?
Right. So which-
SSX Tricky.
Oh, was that EA?
Yeah.
That was a good one. Had it on the Xbox.
Or SSX 3.
Yeah, I'm still
Either
going
of
Need for
those two
Speed, Hot
entries I would
Pursuit.
accept.
You play Mass Effect 2, Brahma?
Nope.
Fucking Christ.
I will
Knights of the
say
Old Republic, was that EA?
KOTOR? No,
I don't think so.
that one.
I'm pretty sure that was
um,
BioWare as well.
BioWare. Yeah. Now they might have bought the rights to it or whatever. I don't know.
I think Twisted Metal was
Yeah, and
Sony.
here it is right at the
Twisted
bottom,
Metal
right?
is not EA.
Yeah, I think
EA
it was
also owns and operates major gaming studios such as BioWare, Criterion Games, DICE, Motive Studio, and
Killzone.
Respawn Entertainment.
I remember Killzone.
You know, like I said, I know we said not counting the sports games in the '90s when EA was actually developing and just making good, solid sport. The NHL hockey in the '90s on Sega, that was the best.
EA Sports. Big.
Yeah,
It's
so
in the game.
they really were the leading edge in the sports gaming.
The best hockey game was hockey on Nintendo. You just got to pick, two middle-sized
Fat guy,
guys, a skinny guy, and a
little
fat
guy.
guy. You're good to go.
Ooh, NBA Street Volume 2.
I like Slender's.
By the way-
the NHL hockey peaked in 1987.
Yes.
I'm looking at all these lists of best EA games from all these different people, and the majority of them have the Mass Effect trilogy as number one. Just FYI.
Okay. Again,
you're wrong.
Mad, I love you, but your taste in games is terrible.
You haven't played Mass Effect 2. You're basing it off of a couple of hours on the first one, which was
Why would I
inferior.
hate a story and then be like, let's pick up where the story that I hated left off?
What do you hate about the story?
Everything. It's fucking terrible. Mass
Back me up
Effect.
on this, Chad.
Mass Effect is like the video game version of Avatar, right? Like
The fuck it
everybody
is.
thinks the blue people were awesome, and then you think, wait, this story was absolute garbage. Yeah, so was Mass Effect's
No,
story.
there's no fucking blue people in it. Wait, no,
Like,
there is.
If
but
you're going for story, Dragon Age blows Mass Effect out of the fucking water.
it's basically the same story.
Nope.
Yeah,
I would disagree.
it's
the
you haven't
Mass
played it
Effect-
either, Chad.
I
Oh wait,
was
no,
sa-
you said you did.
I was agreeing with you, ass.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
I was
then. I take back my
disagreeing.
yelling.
I was disagreeing with Slender about. I think Mass Effect actually had a very solid story.
Yeah.
Up until you had the final decision in Mass Effect 3.
Which they changed later on.
So then, Chad, I'm going to ask you this: if a gymnast has a perfect set and then during the
boy.
dismount face plants, breaks her own neck, and dies, does she deserve the gold?
Hey, Slender, what was the newest Dragon Age game?
Yeah, how was that? I downloaded
How
it.
was
I
that
played-
one?
I got like 15 minutes.
This
into
is
it.
why I specified Dragon Age, because Dragon Age is its own story, and you don't need to play the other games.
I mean, I
Dragon
like
Age is
Inquisition.
one self-contained story from start to finish.
Well, I mean, you can self-contained play Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, you could actually just play Mass Effect.
You're
2.
the same guy in the second one.
And yes, technically your decisions carry over into the new
Right.
game with your save file. And
But you can, but
impact
they give you
your
an opportunity
gameplay.
If
to
you
make
have a
those.
save file.
No,
Yeah.
they give you the opportunity to make those decisions before you start.
Oh yeah, it's Brahma just he's like, I can download a save file.
Somebody take Josh Hammond's wrench away.
I can also do that.
We can't have him moderating anymore.
The Avatar movie is awesome. No, it's not.
No. I'm sticking with SSX 3.
All right, we need.
Yes, I am definitely a Mass Effect hater. I think those games were overrated even before everybody hated them because the third one ended so terribly.
No, but they fixed that ending though. I don't think people hate it as much as what you think.
Nobody liked the fix, Mad.
The fix was fine. Dude, Mass Effect 2 is so fucking good. I replayed it when they released the legendary version, and it holds up.
All right, I think we need a little bit of a palate cleanser. Here you go. Wait for it.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
I don't
May
like
wanna
what I'm
mute
looking
it.
at here. Yeah, there's music here.
And
Whoops.
Fenton.
She wasn't satisfied with taking herself down.
Thank
She
you,
had
Slender.
the
You got
dog,
it.
too.
You got the
That
reference.
the poor dog. Just like, I love it. Just like, what do you think it's thinking right here? Like, oh no,
I wish I were a cat.
not going into the water.
Yeah. Why did they bring me on this boat in the first place?
The cat would have dodged.
Can't wait to eat her face.
So, all right. Oh, speaking of Avatar, since
That is some heavy, heavy joysticking.
Joysticking? That,
That
was
was just a
typing.
keyboard.
that was
Oh, okay.
that was clickety clack. They released the poster for it.
Yeah. Even Google understands. I ask it, was the Mass Effect 3 ending fix sufficient? AI overview. No. The Mass Effect 3 fix, in quotations, via the free extended cut DLC and later in the Mass Effect Legendary Edition was not universally sufficient, as many fans still found the core story and thematic issues with the Reaper conflict resolution unsatisfying, though
Okay.
the additions provided more clarity and context to the various outcomes.
All right. One, hate is gonna hate. They hate us because they ain't us. Two,
Goodbye.
He said
goodbye
anus.
my ass. Two, it's funny how you're like, I hate AI. Dude, never listen to it. AI agrees with me on this one.
Dude, I've never been in the I hate AI train. Like,
I don't
I'm
see the
not
relevance
that guy.
of that.
Yeah, but are the blue people now doing whiteface?
Yes.
This is the new villainous
Seems a bit
version of the
racist.
blue people. No, they live near a volcano and cover their face in ash.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
go
they do
figure.
whiteface.
I'm offended.
Now here's a test, right? The first Avatar made like 2.5 billion. The second Avatar made another 2 billion. Can anyone on the panel name any character on this poster?
Sam.
Jake?
Oh, his name is Jake.
My
That's
Jake?
right.
Yeah. I got it. I got Sam Worthington, right?
Yeah, that's the
Got
actor
one!
playing in the middle.
Who's the jarhead looking motherfucker on the right?
He is a jarhead. It's you may know him as General Pickett from Gettysburg, or
Oh,
or
he
Gen-
was in Terra
General
Nova.
or General Stonewall Jackson from Angels and Demons.
He was in Terra Nova. Remember that? I like that show. I like the concept of that show. Terra Nova was like in the future they travel back to dinosaur age
Yep.
because of pollution and shit, and they like build a colony or whatever.
Yeah, so it's Stephen Lang is
Stephen
who
Lang.
it is. Yep.
Yeah, basically that's what I said. All right, I got something to share.
Uh-oh.
Oh, goody.
Oh no.
The hell?
Here,
That
watch
is
it
a-
again. This is the DEI on the 240 Bravo.
This is... I was going to say, why? That's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Why
One more
would
time.
you... Like,
God.
you'd think you'd lock the bipod in front of the cinder blocks.
Yes.
Or fold it up and just lay it across the cinder blocks.
Man, I had to fucking carry that thing around when we were out in the field at Hood. Fuck. It's so heavy, man.
Yeah, I mean...
It's not a 249, dude. It's
they'll dig into your
huge.
shoulder. Do they have a sling for that? How do you carry that? Just two arms?
In your fucking hands.
No, I don't think I could do it.
Ugh.
Maybe when I was in my 20s, I could do it.
Oh, yeah, now? No.
Now I'd be like,
No, just
there
turn it
is
on
not
me."
enough Motrin in the world for my shoulder to be able to handle that all day.
No, yeah, just be like, you know what? Just turn it on me, because we know how it's going to end.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch the lore from Mad's stream earlier that he actually interacted with 3 different IEDs?
Yeah.
All at the same time?
Well, I know you
No.
caught the lore, Mad. You were the one telling it.
I haven't caught the lore. I was doing Silk Song, so I got to catch that. I am going to go back and catch that one on the replay, but...
Good stream.
Yeah, I told her that I was going to do it too in her comment. I was like, hey, I'm going to. She's like, I'm so excited. I've never had anybody respond to a video before. I'm like, well. But I made sure that we went pretty easy on her because I tried to make it clear that I think her intentions were great. It was just some of the wording was a little.
Was she just a
questionable.
soul whose intentions are good?
Yeah.
Don't let her be misunderstood.
Oh, Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
Another Uncharted movie, but with Spider-Man and fucking Mark Wahlberg.
I didn't even watch it. Was it any good?
It was fine.
It was like a acceptable. Like,
It was like,
A movie.
it's not bad, but I'll never remember it.
in a lot of ways, it was a lot like the. I mean, I think it was better then, but it was very similar to the Fountain of Youth movie that Apple did.
Oh
with
my
Krasinski.
god, that thing, bro! That movie was rough to get through.
I mean, it's no national treasure.
No, God, no. It. The problem is everybody, the acting in it. It was. No, you're not in that movie. Why are you acting like this? Nobody was charming. It was
Wasn't
rough.
great.
I guess you and Josh Hammond are your Mass Effect bros.
Fuck yeah, bro! Because we're the only two that got sense. We only two
Okay.
got taste.
I just didn't like
Now
it.
he's going to start calling you Mass Effect, Maddie.
Yeah.
Or Mad Effect.
Mass Cheesemo.
Dude, you needed the second one, man, is worth it, dude. Skip the first one. I did when I replayed it. I tried to replay the first one. I was like, oh yeah, I don't like this one. I forgot.
That's basically what happened with me. I got about, like I said, I got a couple hours in, and I was just like, this is kind of garbage. This is the game everybody says is so awesome. I don't like this.
Yeah, but the second one is where it's at. Two turntables and a microphone style. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'll give it a chance. I'll
right,
add it to the queue because, I mean, I have the same opinions on The Witcher.
Well,
I kind of thought The
whoa.
Witcher was crap.
Did you play the third one?
I mean, I love the third one. It's one of my
Okay.
favorite games of all time.
Yeah, same here.
But the first Witcher is kind of crap. The second
played it.
Witcher is okay. The
Didn't
third
play it.
Witcher, they finally figured out what they were fucking doing.
that one was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I love the third Witcher. No, you're not
Yeah,
gonna
one of my
get an argument
favorites,
from
man.
me. Now
That
I
and
have
RDR2.
zero confidence in The Witcher 4.
No, because it's gonna be. I'm not even gonna get it, dude. Because it's gonna be fucking what's her name? Siri. She's the fucking protagonist in it.
Well, I wouldn't have a problem with that, but
I
she's
will.
not a Witcher.
True.
And they basically were just like, you're a Witcher now. And they're like, don't worry, we're going to explain how she went through the Trial of Grasses. Oh, that thing that doesn't exist anymore? I mean, I get that she can jump through time and everything, but I thought they were very careful not to put her through the Trial of Grasses because she's an ancient and that might kill her.
Yeah.
Forgive Slender Chat. He knows
knows
not what he speaks. Too much time at sea. Are we talking about? Are we still talking about Mass Effect?
Probably because everybody hates you for that.
I'm okay with it.
Mass Effect has a very
If
devoted
that is
following.
the price that I must pay, to quote Equilibrium, I pay it gladly.
Man, I saw that movie for the first time a couple of years ago. It's good.
It's really good,
You-
especially
wait,
for
wait.
like a low budget B movie. Oh, it was really good.
Do you guys remember? All right, you. It came out in 2003, and it came out, I guess, in the U.S. like February. And remember the intro sequence when they're cutting together the violence of the 20th century. They have a very lingering clip of Saddam Hussein, and it was right before we decided to go back in there. So,
We did. What happened? Did we get them?
well, some people thought there was community armor, and but when it was like opening weekend, and I was just really excited to see this movie because I had seen the initial trailers, and I was like, "This looks really good." And the people just got like booed and got up and walked out because I was in Northern Virginia, which is very left
I
leaning.
believe I'm gonna go get some freedom fries.
What the fuck is this, and who's making it?
Oh yeah, but the issue though is I think they're gonna go with the female shepherd instead of the male shepherd.
Who's making it?
Amazon, I believe.
Oof, yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, they're gonna have the
Amazon's got all those check boxes you gotta have included.
worked out real well for the Savant, huh?
It worked out great for the Savant. It
Well, that was
obviously
Apple.
worked out great
Yeah, I know.
for Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power.
Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time is just kicking ass and taking names. Everybody's loving Wheel of Time. Like,
Canceled.
it's just nothing but bangers coming out of Amazon. Like, they can do no wrong, right?
Terminalist.
Was Terminalist good? I never watched it.
I had issues with it.
It was pretty good.
I
What,
like
the new one?
Clarkson's Farm.
No, I like the
Clarkson's
new one
Farm,
more.
Grand Tour. That's pretty much it.
Not to get political, but I like to put up a W when we get one.
We got a dub.
Fired every agent photographed kneeling for the 2020 Floyd stuff. You remember all those pictures of the FBI agents standing in front of the FBI
I mean,
building
it was-
taking the knee?
It was clearly political theater, and they should not have participated. If the shoe was on the other foot,
You
honestly,
would walk weird. You would walk funny.
you'd walk funny. But let's flip it, right? And I don't want to catch flack for this. Charlie Kirk, right? Because it's a very politically charged issue. If I were a supervisor in the FBI, I would advise my agents to just not get involved. Like, don't outwardly express. Don't attend anything publicly. If you do so in civilian attire. Do not publicly represent an opinion one way or the other, because it shows a bias, and we can't get bogged down in that.
Except
I think
we
that
don't
should
tend
be-
to bow down and worship the guy who died. We tend to celebrate him. But all the focus
Kneeling
was on
in
God
remembrance
during his
isn't bowing down and
memorial.
worshiping. A lot of the other shit that happened is, but I'm trying
get
to
what
be
you're
as
saying.
objective as possible about this.
I agree, but I think it should be across the board.
Yeah.
I don't think they should weigh into anything political.
Correct. That is my opinion.
Did you see? I think I shared this with Brahma when Kash Patel was testifying, and the senator, the esteemed senator from Hawaii, was getting all
Lazy.
pissed off because he had quote unquote, upped the physical standards for female agents.
No, really?
And they changed it so they have to be able to do a pull up,
Yeah,
pull-up.
a pull up.
a single one.
Listen, here's the thing, right? And Mad, you were in around the same time I was. I think I may have joined a little before you. But like, when I was in boot camp, I was required to do like 64 push-ups and 60-something sit-ups and run the mile and a half in less than, I think it was 9:45 when I was 19 years old.
Wait, how long was the run?
9 minutes
Mile and a
45
half
for a
is
mile
what
and a
he said.
half.
Oh, mile and a half. Okay, we ran
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, you ran 2. I think the Marines run 3, and the Air Force rides a bike.
He's on a boat.
Yeah, I'm on a
He
boat.
does-
I
There's only
don't.
so far that he has to run.
I was just clarifying because I didn't know what he said.
Yeah, but
Slender had to swim for part of the test instead of run.
a female 19-year-old, same age as me, only had to do 13 push-ups.
Yeah.
Girl style or real ones?
I think they're real ones, but like nobody calls them on it if they do girl style. But like 13 vice 60 plus. And the whole reason they tell you, like, if you're like, why do I even have to do all these fucking push-ups? They'll be like, so that you can drag your shipmates, smoke inhaling ass out of a burning space so he doesn't die in a fire. Okay, well, if she does 13 push-ups, I guess that's sufficient for dragging my shipmate's ass out of a burning space, right? Like, if 13 is, I'm sorry, if you can only do 13 push-ups, you can't drag my ass out of a burning space.
I agree. Yeah, it never made it just.
So I'm not saying
Lily,
that,
nobody's
one
saying that
standard.
girls can't do that if they're not or if they're in shape. What we're saying is they shouldn't change the qualifications. Then
There should be one standard, and the standard should not be based upon gender. It should be based upon what we need you to do.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny because that's all. They only changed to require the one, and Kash Patel had a good comeback. He's like, "I'm sorry, but if I don't think it's unreasonable if they're going to do a job where they have to chase someone down and put them in cuffs to ask them to be able to do a pull-up."
Yeah.
So,
No, I agree. And most of the females could do more than that, but man, some of them struggled to break 20.
Yeah, I didn't have any female. I was in combat arms.
and they all refused to participate when dodgeball was being played.
But I do. I think there should be one standard, and I don't think the standard should be based on gender. I think it should be based on what we need a person to do.
yeah, I think that's why there's a lot of flack for them letting people
Yes.
pass the ranger test.
I was about
when
to
they
bring that
really
up.
did-
Yeah, once they started lowering that bar, they kept doing it because they would have a female try and fail, so they kept lowering it until someone finally did, so they could.
We got our first female.
And
Well,
yes,
on the-
Josh Hammond, I was very skinny back in the day, but I was still 180 pounds. So,
So I would, I
That's what
will
we
say
call
that
lanky.
I'm proud of the Navy SEALs because when their leadership got kind of the same directive, they told them to fuck off. Like we're absolutely not changing that because the Army, the Rangers leadership did get infiltrated. Hey, 70s.
Hello.
And they did administratively adjust some people so they could get through quote unquote Ranger school, which is a very big deal to have the Ranger. Yeah, I mean that's
I got
that-
an even hotter take.
okay.
I don't. We discussed this a lot when I was in. I don't think that non-combat arm NCOs should have the same authority over us as our NCOs do. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is a cook gonna tell me about shit?
So you're saying like a specialized, like say what would be a good example? A personnel sergeant.
Yeah, supply, finance.
Wait a
fucking-
minute, though. Wait a minute.
I'm-
Steven
I'm
Seagal
the-
was a cook in Under Siege, you know.
He got rotated in from special forces. You know this.
I think it was Navy SEAL, wasn't he?
He
I don't know,
was.
was he a SEAL? Yeah.
Well, I
Well-
mean, here's the thing, right?
He couldn't stay a
You,
SEAL.
you
'cause it
respect
made-
the rank, right? Not the person.
Right.
But here's the thing. Positional authority. If you're non-combat arms, what business do you have issuing orders to combat arms?
Exactly.
Unless they're in your fucking galley, right? If you're in there in the mess hall,
Nah, I'm an E1 bitch. This is mine, but I'm combat arms. Shit's
So-
mine now.
So
sit down.
there is a lot of technically that's what you can do, but you shouldn't. A good example, it came with officers versus non-coms, right? My father was a sergeant major, and technically, a second lieutenant
Yeah.
outranks him, right? Any right-thinking second lieutenant is not going to try to pull rank on a sergeant major.
Oh, but it's fun when they do.
Oh, I
Oh,
mean,
it
I love
happens.
watching it. I
So-
love watching it.
This is one of my favorite stories. My father was as sergeant major. He was command level, right? Not like he wasn't a command sergeant. He was just sergeant major. He didn't want to go through the school shit, so he just stayed there. But they made him he was the sergeant major of the Army, sergeant major. So he's at the Pentagon, and it's during the Gulf War. So and the sergeant major of the Army didn't want to take meetings, so he would send my father. And so my father's in there with some of the higher up generals, including Schwarzkopf, Von, and some of those other big guys during the first Gulf War, and a just out of West Point assigned as
Man.
a assigned.
I knew. Sorry, I knew it was West Point before this story started.
Also, I need to address this. No. No.
No, they
Don't get me wrong. They get good training. They get a little more fight-based training than some of the other branches. But, like, I went to the calibration and maintenance school down in Biloxi, Mississippi. Marines went through that same school. They were just as nerdy as I was. We were all electronics technicians. Like, we were all in there fixing radios and shit. That's what we did. So
Yeah, there's levels to the game.
So to get back to the story, right? So the second lieutenant comes in, and they're already in the meeting, right? He's just delivering some shit, and everyone is, he looks at my father and was like, "Excuse me, Sergeant Major, you didn't salute." This is. and so my father gets up and he salutes because it's required, and then the general says, "Excuse Sergeant Major so and so," because I'm not going to dox myself.
Okay.
Would you excuse us for a moment? So my father leaves the room and they close the door, and he's like, I hear it crystal clear because he's yelling so loud, "You little son of a bitch, if I ever see you motherfucking do that again in my life, that man has a career on you before you were even a speck in your daddy's dick. So if you come in here and try to pull rank and make him salute, you little turd, you will be in Greenland faster than I can snap my fingers. Now get the
Did your
fuck
dad
out of
walk
here."
back in and salute?
No, he saluted before he left because
I know, but he should have walked back in and then saluted one more time.
So the guy goes running out of the office, and then the general's like, "Sergeant Major, come on back in."
dude, those are the worst kind of officers too. Like we
They're
had
the fucking worst, man.
we had some junior officers. Some junior officers are great and some are not so great. But like we had a Lieutenant JG, which is the single silver. I don't know what they call it on your side. Because the captain is the 2 silver for you guys, right?
Yeah, that would be first lieutenant. Would be this single silver.
The single
bar.
silver bar. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for us it's a lieutenant junior grade, and he'd been on a couple of he'd been to like 1 or 2 other commands, but like he came in and he knew that he'd never been on a surface Navy ship. He was a sub guy, so he didn't know how surface Navy worked and everything else. And like 2, he'd been in for like 5 or 6 years. The rest
Yeah.
of us had been in for like 10 plus. And so he's like, "Listen, I need you guys to get me trained up. I've never seen blue water because we were always under it. So, like, I'm going to defer to you." And I'm like, good.
I think
We don't need those people who are like, "Oh, I'm going to come in and make all these changes because I know shit about shit."
But it would be the same gay sex at the end of the day. I mean, it's the Navy.
No, it's much more committed with the
Oh, right,
submarine
okay.
sailors. Like, they come back as
Look,
couples.
look, submarine sailors were the guys who invented Cool Ranch Dick. So you don't even know.
yum. So.
But that's I mean,
say,
a smart lieutenant coming out of the academy, at least on the Army side, is never gonna boss his senior non-com.
No, they know they don't know shit, and they know that they need you to train
Well,
them up.
Now, what I said is a
Some of
smart
them
one,
do.
a good
Yeah.
one, a
Exactly.
smart one. What the difference is?
I'm agreeing. The smart ones
Yeah.
know that.
So the difference is this little ring that they wear on their right hand, and it'll say West Point.
Oh,
And,
Yeah.
and in the Navy, it's a ring they wear that says Annapolis.
So I'll say this: the best officers I've ever been around were ones that went from green to gold. Right? They were enlisted, and then got their commission because they knew they
Oh
knew.
yeah, we called those Mustangs.
Yeah, like they get
Well, it
it.
depends
They're
on
one
what,
of the three types of officers because there's the West Point guys that think they know everything. There's the ones that are smart officers that realize they don't know everything, and then there's the ones that went from blue to or like enlisted to officer, specifically because they were like, man, officers don't do shit.
thought,
I want that for me.
I thought Mustang was specific in the Navy for warrants.
It is. Yeah, yeah.
I was about to say, like, if you want a great fucking, I don't got to do shit. Warrant officer
Warrant
is the way
officer.
to go, bro.
Yeah.
We had one. I saw him once.
Dude, we had one
Ever.
as our a division officer when I was on shore duty up in Maine at NAS Brunswick, and like his whole thing was like, listen, I don't want to have to do anything. I don't want to have to tell you to do anything. So if you guys get your job done and I'm not getting any complaints from the captain, we don't have to talk. Ever.
Our platoon lucked out because second platoon got the West Point guy. Fuck, he was annoying as shit. But we got Frank the Tank, who was
An activated National Guardsman.
no, God no, no. He was special. Like he knew he was kind of goofy. Like this fucker, he left his M4 when we were hood M4 up in the turret of his Bradley. And when they turned it, it bent the fucking barrel. And he takes it to the mechanics. He's like, "Hey guys, is there any way like y'all can help me fix this? Like bend it." They're like, "No, we can't do
Just-
that." He had to buy it.
You need to get a new barrel. That's
No,
what you
he had
need
to
do.
buy it.
I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
I
He's the
guess
same
you
one-
could attempt to bend it back, but I feel like at that point it's like, what's the structural integrity of this
No,
barrel?
no, you never.
And
do
is
that
it going to
again.
blow?
No, that's 100% just a barrel change. You're taking out the barrel. I mean, that's the same thing you would do with a civilian
Yeah.
firearm. If the
No.
barrel ever bends, you
Yeah,
never
you don't want to.
use
You
it
don't want to
again.
explode it.
You're gonna have to. The only people who could, before you do it again, you'd have to take it to a gunsmith who would weld it and test the integrity. And that's, you know what it's cheaper just to get a new barrel
Oh,
than
yeah.
to do all that.
He was the same one that when we found the cock, he was the one that grabbed it barehanded. You know, like, he was a special guy.
The sad thing is, I remember that story, and I know you're actually talking about a cock right now.
Yeah, it wasn't figurative.
By the way, how was your review of the video
Was it Cool
essay
Ranch,
on
though?
warfare?
Look, I agreed with some of what she said, but there was a lot that she just wasn't. She was missing.
So what was she? She's a civilian, or is
Yeah.
she just critiquing it?
Well, she was talking about the themes basically. It basically came like down to the themes.
Well, and
It-
I didn't see all of it, but she
The
she
theme
made
was
a
this
couple
is
of,
what it's like to actually be on an assignment.
Well, she made a couple of sweeping generalizations.
Yeah, that too.
That are clearly from the civilian perspective and completely fucking wrong.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing
Like,
she
I'm
had
sorry,
a lot
like,
of problems with how they treated the family in the house.
Oh, she didn't mention it much, but the first time she mentioned it, said that the families whose house was invaded. I was like, that's some wording.
Yeah.
I mean, and the idea that, look, you need to keep them secure through the entire operation or they will rat you out and you will get shot. Because they will immediately turn around and point you out to everybody.
Some won't. You know, some of them are they're cool. Like they're used to it. By the time I got there, and when that movie takes place is in 06 November, I was there in 05 and 06, right? And like they kind of get it, and they're kind of tired of them being around because when you let those guys live around you, you're gonna get some of that shrapnel. You know, like both figuratively and literally in some cases, because you know that's what happens when they live around you.
Yep. I still my favorite part of the realism in that movie is policing the gear.
Yeah.
Every time, do you have your stuff? Do you have your bag? No, it's in the other room. God
But-
damn it.
My issue
Alright.
and Adams as well was just that I appreciate how accurate and how realistic it was, but there was no through narrative and there was no characters to latch onto, or you know what I mean. So everything that happened really didn't have as much of an impact as it would if it was somebody you liked, a character that you cared about,
See,
or
I
knew
would-
I think
their
that's kind of the
fucking
point.
name.
I would push
It
back
is,
and
yes.
say it is the intent to show
Yes.
the everyman nature of our armed forces being deployed on a mission.
Well, and you're not gonna know a person after one operation like that. Like, those guys knew each other because they'd been there a lot longer. But we
Right.
came in for like a 2 hour
hours? Yeah.
slice. Yeah, you're not. That's not enough time to get to know a character.
Right. I know. I think it could have been structured differently with a little bit more time to care about these people.
I think.
But
well,
I think
That
that
wasn't
was
the intent.
irrelevant
I know
to
it's
the
not the intent.
experience.
I understand those. I understand what they were doing, why they did it, and how they went about it. I'm saying I would have liked a different way.
You would have liked just another war movie.
No, not just another war movie. You
But
keep
that's what
that-
it would have been.
No, because of how accurate
so-
and how it depicted everything.
So a good counterpoint, I think, that Mad is kind of getting at is a movie like Lone Survivor, where they gave you a good 15, 20 minutes of them as
Yeah.
just
Oh,
guys
no,
on
man,
the base.
I get it. Good counterpoint. I get it.
But I don't.
Hurt
but-
Locker. Hurt Locker
Fuck.
did such a great
Goddamn.
job.
Oh, what a
with
great
letting
movie.
us get to know the characters and really love them.
I wish we got a sequel to that.
The only thing that would have
It was
made Hurt
hilarious
Locker more
earlier when-
accurate was Cool Ranch Dick.
It was hilarious when Hurt Locker got brought up on Mad's stream earlier, and Adam's like, "Oh yeah, I like that movie," and then Mad goes off, and Adam's like, "I may have jumped the gun on that one a little bit too fast."
I've never seen Mad with his camera on when Hurt Locker comes up, but I like the idea that there's a just vein on his head that pops as soon as the sound hits his ears of Hurt Locker. It just pops and swells, and if he was the Hulk, he would change.
It is insulting. It is a horrible, horrible movie. I think Stop Loss did a better job, and I haven't seen that in years. I've been meaning to rewatch it.
It's really bad.
Yeah. I just remember the end. Like the guy's been AWOL for how long, and he's didn't lose any rank. Is still in fucking his position of like what? Nothing
Yeah,
happened. No,
that's not how it
consequences?
works. Not at all.
No.
Act of Valor is an interesting one because
Yeah.
it was done to be an ad, and they
Right.
made it into a whole movie. And in fact, one of the guys who did Warfare was involved as a soldier, quote unquote, SEAL on Act of Valor.
Yeah. The issue with that though is that they didn't have actors. They just had which can work. In one, you have to have somebody that has that natural talent, right? Like Rudy in Generation Kill. He was just playing himself. When they were getting ready to film, the actor sucked at everything, and Rudy kept yelling at him and just told him, "Get the fuck out the way. He'll do it himself." And that's how he got to play himself in the series, right? But that's very rare. So to have them play themselves, like, yeah, you get that authenticity, I guess, but you lose because you can't, like, the acting's so bad.
Yeah, sometimes they don't know what to do with their hands.
Yeah.
What do I do with my hands? No.
Shake and bake.
All right. I think this is a good spot to bring this one up because Slender shared this with me earlier. So, Matt, did you know that cozy games, which are like farming sims, apparently promote colonialism?
How dare they?
They're just riddled with supremacy.
Oh, I saw this. Did y'all see the slides from their presentation?
Yes.
Oh God. Yeah.
The words "so many white people" were actually written on one of the slides.
Yeah. It's just pathetic.
Often framed as an undoing of colonial influences and structures, it also is a creative process of imagining what cultures would look like if not disrupted by exploitation of colonialism. You know what they would
What?
look like? It would look like
Modern day, yeah.
undeveloped, terrible places to live.
Why is Sweet Baby Inc. or their affiliates being invited to anything in the gaming industry? It's like,
Especially
hey,
at
you
this
want to
point.
lose money?
Because the WEF demand it, so BlackRock and Vanguard and whoever else is putting money in. They don't care about losing money.
I guess. I just.
That seems like a very poor, thought out business model.
Well, it is, but they don't care about business.
It's not so
Similarly-
much a business model as it is a model to try and take over the world. It's a globalist thing.
Later, Josh.
I just
Heading
love
over
this
to comic
stuff
stream.
like
Damn, dude. Josh bailing on us left and right lately.
this monochronic structures one about time. Time is colonial and supremacy. Having 4 seasons is supremacy. Well, I guess you could just have 5 if you wanted. If you want to get rid of the 4 colonialism.
Here we go.
It's
The
6.
Eric, that Park Place has a video game news section. I read a lot of their articles over there.
Yeah, me too. I demand that we don't have spring anymore. Spring is such a white supremacist idea.
Well,
Yeah,
and
so-
here's the thing, right? Like,
The nuclear
cozy
family
games as
2 gen.
colonial. Why? When did colonialism become a bad thing?
30 years ago.
Like, do you enjoy your homes and your agricultural system that allows you to go to the grocery store and buy whatever you want and put it in your refrigerator?
Lifted many out of the dark ages.
Yeah, your
Oh.
vehicles that get you to the grocery store, your
I've-
cell phone that lets you call the grocery store, lets you fucking place an order on your phone so that the bags are already there and ready and waiting for you when you get to the grocery store.
no, you just
unless
gotta
your
drive
fat
up.
ass is so lazy, they'll bring them to you.
Yep, that's
So
what I do.
here's my new way to
Like none of that would have happened without colonialism.
Yeah, so here's the 2-button mind break for is one of them is like, on the one hand, colonialism is always evil, but on the other button, unfettered immigration is good. Like,
Yeah.
because another way to describe immigration is colonialism.
Colonialism. Yeah. Conquering and then colonizing.
So you're like, hey, in the context of immigration, would a person leaving one country for opportunity in another place be good? Yes. Well,
but
congratulations. That's the Pilgrims.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a huge difference though, because
Yeah.
when people
When you're settling,
migrated
it's
over
different.
here, there was nothing. It was
No,
all built.
I
So-
No
understand. Like,
infrastructure.
I understand that, Matt. I'm saying when you're talking to someone of the left-leaning persuasion to break their cognitive dissonance, you've got to like give it like, hey, you're telling me all colonialism is bad, but immigration
Yeah,
is
but-
colonialism.
but yeah,
so
they've-
is it bad?
But they've defined all these things as being only applicable to white people. So racism is only white people can be the only racists. Colonials are only white people, etc., etc. So they've defined it in those terms. So other country or other race X that's colonized country Y that has nothing to do with white people, either of them, that doesn't count. That's
I
not.
believe his name was Malcolm, but go on.
It's
Yeah,
just
and
Malcolm
it's
X.
just
I
people
mean,
taking back
Malcolm
what
X.
always belonged to them in the first place.
and if you want to go back like all the way, right? The Native Americans technically trace their ancestry to coming out of Asia over a land
That
bridge.
is correct.
Well, and
So-
if you look at
And
another
there were
great
humans
example,
here
right?
before.
Look at a great example right now. The Dutch went to South Africa, right? Because they were like, hey, you guys got a lot of land. We know how to tend this land. We could make this into very valuable farmland if you give us some of the land. And then they were like, cool, you can have some of the land. And everybody enjoyed all the fruits of that labor, and South Africa thrived. And then apartheid happened, which was not a good thing. And they were like, why are you doing this? And it was like, well, we're worried that if you seize total control of the government, you'll take back the land and maybe kill us. No, we won't do that. What are they doing now? Like, I'm not saying that it was a good thing, but you kind of proved their point, didn't ya?
I think Zimbabwe's an even better, or Rhodesia as it used to be, is an even better case because they took all those farms that were producing all that food that was feeding half of Africa, and then threw the white farmers off it, and then they all starve. And now they're back to the
Why?
point where they're begging the white farmers to come back again because they're all starving.
Well, what's interesting is that's the model South Africa's African
following
National
that
Congress
model.
is modeling their choices after. I
And
think
there's
really
there's some time aspect to this because the people that moved in to go over those farms don't see tomorrow as something important, so they don't plant.
That's still
yeah, they have
is-
their own time. I saw a whole
They
video.
don't-
Well, I mean,
farm.
yeah, Genghis Khan was a colonialist.
So they give them 30 cattle to start their farm off. They cook them all that night, you know.
So yeah, like Lily brings up when Genghis Khan did it, was okay. What is
It
the
was fine,
percentage
yeah.
of the human population that has the genes of Genghis
About
Khan?
10%.
It's like 10%.
Well, they also say Charlemagne. There's an awful lot of his genes in the current world's population.
Yeah, my
I mean, I'm
wife's
probably
side-
more likely related to Charlemagne.
yeah, my
Wait,
my wife.
Charlemagne the God?
No,
Not that Charlemagne.
the Holy
yeah,
Roman
no, he's not
Empire.
that fast. He wasn't.
My wife's side traces back and can go back to Charlemagne, and they're like, I remember when
Everybody
her sister was like really excited. We're related to Charlemagne. I was like, "Are you European ancestry?" She's
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." I was like, "That does
That's
it."
it.
I was like, "Any
Yeah.
German specifically?" Yeah, then you're gonna
There
have
you go.
Charlemagne. There you go.
That's right. When somebody says, "Oh, our ancestors were kings," well, so was everybody else's.
Yeah.
They were the ones that bred the most and had lived the longest. So
They kind of cheated the system.
nobody remembers who the peasants were. Anyway.
Ever hear of prima nocta?
Prima nocta.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a reason that was it. I forget what the percentage of Mormons in Utah with the last name Young is, but it's not an insignificant number. Like there'd be like Steve Young's related to Brigham Young. I was like, that's not crazy. He comes from the Mormon. They're like 40% related to Brigham Young.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not sure that prima nocta was such a good idea. If I mean, not that the barons were clean people
I
either,
mean,
but some of those peasants were
Not
pretty
for
stinking.
Longshanks.
Some of those peasants were pretty offensive in those days.
But
What was
like
what
really
was
though,
the
think about it,
line
right?
from Dragonheart? They've always been revolting. Now they're rebelling.
Bringing it back to the cozy games thing, right? Like, cozy games are too colonial. We're talking about farming simulators. If you take the colonial out of a cozy game, you don't have a game anymore. Like, the farming simulator's gone because
It's a sitting around dying simulator.
yeah, it's like a oh well, we don't know how to do that because we are a tribal people who have been at war with the other tribal people in this area for hundreds of years. Sorry, like.
We went through all of human history with conquest being the main way of everything going.
Yeah.
And it's just in the last, half of a century that it's like, nope, conquest bad. Nobody should ever
Well, and
do
the
it again.
funniest thing is-
Civilized
the
now.
funniest thing
conquest
is-
by Europeans.
All the people that they think are so great were also engaged in conquest. It's just the colonials were like, hey, I don't want to conquer my neighbor because he's still going to live there next to me 10 years from now. Let's get together, hang out, enjoy each other's company, build some fucking ships, and go conquer someone on the other side of this fucking ocean who probably doesn't even have boats to come conquer us back later. Like, everybody was conquering everybody.
Yeah, I love that.
Here you go.
bullet
Eric's telling
point.
you to make a realistic tribal war game. That sounds fun. That actually might be fun. He's like, I'm going to choose to be the Cherokee Nation. No. I wonder if you could make that with Grok.
I love the top bullet point in these so-called solutions to the non-problem.
What does safety
mean? This use of the word safety that they use all the time. What does safety mean to the audience we're trying to reach?
What is the relationship of the player character to the NPC community? And how can we handle this mechanically and narratively? How about you do it like in Zelda where Link went in and break their shit to get rupees?
And hit their chickens.
Yep.
And then
Dude,
never
just-
spoke any words.
Here's the thing. There's an easy way to set that up. Just do it like South Park's difficulty modifiers.
I
Hell
do
yeah,
love
I've
when
always said that.
when you move the sliding scale and he's like, "Oh, you really want to do this?"
Yeah, all of this is demented, made-up, reality-ignoring garbage, but the thing about time is the most reality-ignoring garbage of all of this.
And it's like, and we know how much they charge for their consultations and shit. Like, take that $8 million and just spend it on optimizing your game more. And I guarantee you'll do better. Because if... I'm sorry, I still have Sweet Baby Ink detected. It is one of the
Yes.
it is one of my main fucking curators to make sure that I don't buy anything with Sweet Baby Ink in it.
Well,
I
guess
would-
what game they're all over now? The Wolverine one.
Yeah.
coming
Oh, here's the thing, right? I watched the trailer for the Wolverine
Yeah, I
one.
did too.
It kind of looks shit.
It reminded me a lot of that other Wolverine game that was really good, but not with without a lot of improvement on it.
to answer
I
Eric's
don't know.
question,
I kept looking at the graphics and like, as
Graphic
far
core.
as fidelity, it looked really good, but the movement looked wrong. Like when he was swinging his arm, hitting people, he looked like it looked like they sped up motion capture for it, so
Well,
he moved faster than he should have.
But the mechanics don't matter to the developers anymore. It's how many message things can we get into the game. That's what's more
It just
important.
looked weird. It didn't look right to me.
I bet you won't be playing Wolverine for more than 30% of the game.
South Park Stick of Truth was very good.
that's what I was going
When
to
did
answer
the bits
this.
of code that are known
Hold
as
on a second.
NPCs
Time out.
become a
I've
union?
been trying to answer this question for 5 minutes.
Community, NPC
All right.
community, that's right.
Like Slender just said, South Park: The Stick of Truth is an all-time classic, and The Fractured But Whole, which is the sequel, is okay. I think you can get the Stick of Truth cheap because it's on for like $10 on Steam or something. Or if you have Ubisoft Connect or whatever, what do they
the
call
fuck
their
has that?
subscription?
Who the
You get it included, but you can, if you have an old PS3, you can get it super cheap because it was a PS3 game. If you have it, they remastered it for PS4. If you want to get it, you can get them through a used copy really cheap. I would say just play the first one.
Well, and
And you'll be
Brahma, I do got to push back too. Like, I wouldn't expect you to. One, I don't think you play cozy games.
Brahma, not a cozy game.
And two, I don't think Brahma has read any of the dialogue in Silk Song.
But he's right. And then
Brahma, have you been skipping the dialogue
Since
to get
when
through
has there
faster?
Brahma
Since
doesn't
when-
care about the story at all. He cares about the gameplay. But
Since
there
when
is
has there
some
been a
value.
community of
But how do you know
NPCs?
what you're supposed to do if you don't listen to what the dialogue?
But
tells you?
there is
It's a
some
Metroidvania.
value in a cozy game, especially the whole idea of becoming a part of the community and talking with all the little NPCs and having cool little quests and doing shit. Like, that's how cozy games work.
I
The
don't
whole
understand how
idea
bits of
is-
code have a community. They're
Well, have they
programmed to
formed
give
a
you
union?
the responses.
Well,
Sweet Baby
they're
Inc.
doing
associates
they're
with
doing
the
the
NPCs, so
imaginary
they have to-
community aspect of it. Like, the idea that the
NPC
characters
lives
in the town have compelling dialogue and say different things and infusing your NPCs with personality.
NPC lives matter.
They don't.
No.
I
Yeah, well,
personally love games where you can just wipe them
you
all
know,
out.
I say they don't, but at the same time, like, then I played Undertale, and I mean, I've never done a genocide run in that game because I'm not a horrible human being.
I don't
still
do
say
it in a
for-
lot of games.
For anybody who hasn't seen like the Viva La Dirt League sketches, there's one where it's
Yeah,
like
let's bring that back to fucking Mad, your game. What was it called?
Mass
Mass Effect? Like,
That
there's
couldn't
fuck
be a
tons
bad
of
guy.
personality in the NPCs.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, tons of
Brahma's
them.
the one that has a problem with it, not me.
Yeah.
I just think that the wording NPC community is retarded.
They're not a community.
They're
just
NPCs.
NPCs.
They're not banding together. They don't
well,
exist.
well, and again, you don't even know what a cozy game is. The whole idea is you enter a community and you serve a specific purpose in that community.
I think you can figure it out.
Usually you're the farmer.
you the first thing you do is test if you can kill the NPCs, don't you, Brahma?
Damn
Oh,
straight.
he does. Wait, hold
Yeah,
on,
Brahma
fucking
immediately
Chad.
does.
You act as though I've never played with you before. This motherfucker on Ghost Recon just
That's
would.
different because they're all part of the problem.
Yeah, as
here
far
we
as
go.
he is concerned, all the civilians are fair game.
I said all the civilians on the terrorist island working at the machine, at the factories, building the weapons are clearly
They're the same as
genuine
contractors on the
targets.
Death Star.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just like this. Is what happens when you let them live around you?
Yeah, they're a problem.
Damn.
I believe in total war, General Sherman style.
But no,
You know,
basically to
would-
shorten
did
it, I don't give a shit what Brahma has to say about cozy games because I know that is so far outside his wheelhouse.
Do you have
And
any of
I
your
actually
daughters-
do play like like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon and all the old
Animal
cozy
Crossing.
games.
So do my daughters.
Never played that one specifically, but
Which daughter though? The one we trust or the one we don't?
Both.
Now, Animal Crossing has sheep in it, so they're important. They are in a community. That is important. We
He
should
says-
respect them.
Says the Scotsman. Matt, which was the daughter that we didn't trust opinions on from?
I'm gonna be honest. I can't keep. I've lost track, so I don't trust either one of them. Wait, which one subscribed to me?
Probably Jill.
The older
That's the
one.
one I like.
All right, so it's the other one that we.
She's
Don't
moving
try.
in like 5 days.
Oh, where's she moving to? Oh,
Fort
you don't have
Campbell.
to tell me.
No, that's coming up, Eric. Campbell, that's not bad. That's
Yeah, it's not bad.
not a bad
It's
place
a
to go.
long ways away.
I didn't say it was close. I just said it wasn't a bad assignment.
They're
I
going to be
mean-
on the Tennessee side.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of worse installations you could be at.
I mean,
For instance, Hood.
Yeah, but it turns out that they could have just stayed stationed at Fort Carson.
Oh, really?
you don't. It's not
Yes.
good for your career to do that.
I don't think he's going to be a career guy.
Doesn't matter. It's going to impact your like getting your schools and stuff. If you show that you're just a comfortable person who just wants to stay in the same spot, they're going to not give you the good stuff.
Dude
You
was an
had-
armorer that just sharpens pencils all day.
I'm telling you, Mad, can you will you if you're not willing to be a pawn in this man's army, you don't get the accolades and
no,
bona
Eric, you didn't
fides.
miss the previews.
I did. It's a little different for us because, I mean, there was less free, like there wasn't a lot
Less
of
sitting
decisions
around?
in your hands. Like I got moved from 112 infantry to 810 because my last name fell between A and H. That was the only reason I moved units. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just talking about when you get PCS'd.
I never went through it.
That's
Wait,
true.
M doesn't come between A and H.
That's what I meant. Sorry, I meant H
Because that's
through
his name,
Z.
and that's what people call him.
He's like Madonna. He's just mad. All right. All right. So I think our general verdict is make sure you still have Sweet Baby Ink detected because there's still fucking games up.
Oh, and I got another one for everybody.
Which that one?
I'll just put the link in here for anybody who wants it. This is another curator. Charlie tweets detected. Basically,
Oh, yeah.
any game developer that is associated with either, positive commentary or negative commentary against Charlie Kirk is listed and recommended if they take stances against violence. Not recommended if they're celebrating death or calling for violence against people.
I mean, I would like to play some games.
Well, I mean, Diablo 4 is one of the ones that's got the not recommended on it.
Oh,
because,
really?
Well, various Blizz devs have been celebrating September 10th.
I haven't paid attention to them.
Yeah.
All right. So
But it basically it'll tell you all the different games that have developers involved in the project that are saying horrible things and probably should not be getting our money.
Have we gotten to the point yet where the downstream comment doesn't work and we just say that pop culture and politics is merged now?
I mean, they're definitely mixed together in a lot of ways. But luckily, right, all the fucking nut jobs that are saying these horrible things in the game dev space are people we should probably be getting out of the game space anyway, so.
true. Now into the other pop culture space, we have the fall movie preview that we were going to do. Because we were going to do it last week and we ended up doing the TV show, so we might as well look at the movies this time. By the way, I went and saw Conjuring Last Rites.
Yeah, how was it?
It was good. I mean,
An average Conjuring movie.
yeah, I mean, The Conjuring is a excellent franchise. It did make me think, though, possession movies, if you're gonna make them, you 100% have to lean into having Catholic
Yeah.
as like it just doesn't work when it's not a Catholic priest or a Catholic ordained person. Like I forget what was the movie, The Exorcism of Emily Rose or The Last
Yeah.
Exorcism, and they just don't come off right. I need to have a Catholic
You
priest
need
in
an
there.
old priest and a young priest.
It's just because I mean, exorcism is known as a Catholic rite, and it just doesn't come off right when it's not Catholic. I mean, even that movie, Vampires, from
John Carpenter.
from John Carpenter came off better because it was a partnership with the Catholic Church, to do it. Until you find out that the Catholic Church is, as they always are, hiding things.
What?
Yeah.
I would not
I-
put this up with the first or second Conjuring.
No,
but it was
I
still
mean,
a good average Conjuring.
it's a good one. I think it's better than the third one.
What was it? Another one by what's his name? Started doing Fast and the Furious and did the last Star Trek movie.
James Wan.
Yeah,
One.
He produced it.
did he? By the way, I remember the first time I saw an interview with him, it broke my mind because, as you can tell by the name, he's Asian, but he has an Australian accent, which I understand is
true.
100. It's possible. Yeah, I get it. I get how that happened, but you're not ready for it. If you don't know it's gonna come, you're like, wait, what? What's happening?
You know what? Did you ever watch the Harry Potter movies?
No.
So it was interesting because in the books and then as represented in the movies, Harry Potter's first crush wasn't Ginny Weasley, the one he ended up marrying.
Cho-Chan.
It was Cho-Chan, and she was a full-blown Scottish Asian woman. So like you see her in the movies and like, okay, it's a full-on, young Asian girl, and then she opens her mouth and she's got like this full deep Scottish accent. And you're like, this doesn't make sense. Something's wrong here.
Well, it's even jarring when somebody like Hugh Laurie, Dr. House, slips from his American accent into his natural accent sometimes.
Or like, who is the Amazing Spider-Man?
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah,
Garfield.
like because I've never heard him speak with his British accent before, like
Was
his
he
real
English?
accent. And when you
He's
do, you're like,
English?
oh, that's him? Yeah, he's English.
Yeah, you go from watching Hacksaw Ridge,
Oh, I hated that accent in that one.
where he's doing the country boy accent.
No, that was like whatever a Southern Belle accent for a guy is called.
Southern
know what I mean?
Belle for a guy.
A
like,
southern
yeah.
gentleman.
A
a
Southern
dandy.
gentleman.
A dandy.
A
A
Dandy.
dandy, that's it.
Are you saying he was Ashley from?
I
from
thought a
Gone with the
dandy
Wind?
was like a minstrel.
No, a dandy is an effeminate male, and
It's
that's
a male
what the-
who likes clothing and lots of
Like Oscar
clothing.
Wilde was a dandy.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
popish and dandy.
I like clothing.
I prefer clothing as well.
I
Especially during
would
the
rather
remakes.
have it than not, right?
It's the kind of person who just like how Mad was like yum when he heard Cool Ranch Dick. That's a dandy.
That was punk.
Is a
tonight.
dandy the kind of guy who wears the weird yoga pants that are clearly meant for women?
Yes, that's definitely a dandy.
Okay.
And they would defend it by trying to tell you that it's just a very comfortable modern pant.
It's just designer, that's all.
Yeah.
I wear designer sweatpants.
I mean, he's wearing Lululemon for men, is what he's wearing.
It's called Mystery, and it is very mysterious because the buttons are on the wrong side.
He's like, it's the kind of man who used to shop at Express, and they were like, "Did you go to the men's one?" And we
like
call it
Express.
Structure, and you're like, "No, it's just Express." That's where I
Chris
want.
wasn't bad.
Oh no, you really did shop at Express.
Yeah.
That was
Wait,
a
did
women's
I?
store.
I can't remember.
The men's store version was called Structure.
I
No,
can't
never
remember is Mad's code for.
Yes,
Well,
yes,
I
I did.
did, but I don't want to admit it now.
Maybe I'm thinking of Armani Exchange.
I don't know. All right, so Conjuring was pretty good. I mean, but it's already come out. These are just indie movies because it's the beginning. Downton Abbey, if you like Downton Abbey,
Nope.
it was weak as Downton Abbey movies go, but it's there.
Well, they lost a matriarch.
Yep. The Long Walk I heard was pretty decent, but I haven't
haven't
wasted
seen it.
any time on
The
it.
premise seems so stupid.
I mean, it's not any more stupid than the Hunger Games was. But
I didn't like the Hunger Games either.
The Hunger Games,
Yeah.
they're at least not pretending like they're all together and loving this.
then
Sure, they formed some unions, but I mean, every preview of this, it was just like, yeah, we're going to do chants and sing together and blah, blah, blah. And
Right,
help the
until
people when
shit
they fall
starts
down
going
until they
wrong.
get shot.
yeah, well, they have to go. They have to maintain 3 miles per hour. Or they get killed. All right.
But why would you give a crap if the other people are maintaining the 3 miles per hour if ultimately only one of you is going to survive?
Because
Yeah,
you
if
gotta- you
anything,
want a
I'm going to be
running
running
buddy,
up
a
behind
walking
people
buddy.
and kicking the back of their leg out
I
every
don't
chance
think
I
you're.
get.
I think I haven't watched it, but I believe the rules are you can't interfere.
Well, then this
Yeah.
is a stupid
You
competition.
can't interfere with the NPC community.
I didn't see the new Spinal Tap because I'm just kind of tapped out of
Tom said it
supporting
was
Rob Reiner.
good, but
Not worth paying for.
not as good as the
Yeah.
first by far.
This movie came out and no one gives a shit.
Never heard of it.
A Big Bold Beautiful Journey.
Oh yeah, with Colin
Never
Farrell
heard
and
of
it.
what's your name?
I have
Margot
the
Robbie.
movie theater subscription and I've thought about going to see it, but
I wouldn't.
it's like it doesn't cost me anything more than what I pay in a month. But
Yeah, I heard that
Cost you
it
time.
was,
yeah, time. I usually will. I'll wait for an evening showing. The problem is in the fall the movie theaters cut down the shows, so the last ones are like 8 to 9. Whereas in the summer, they have 10 o'clock shows, and since my wife and son are in bed by then, I'm like, oh, I'll go movie later, and it won't cost me any time. But yeah, Ella McKay, which is another indie movie. This one with Jamie Lee Curtis. Nope. Now this one apparently was terrible, and I'm disappointed to hear that. Him.
oh yeah, I heard it was. But yeah, I
it's
heard the
actually
same thing.
apparently a terrible, terrible movie.
Yeah, and apparently it may
oh.
have been stolen.
Yep. So I guess I'll just watch Any Given Sunday again and be happy.
Yeah.
Which someone was like, they've been trying to make Marlon Wayans a movie star for 25 years and it just doesn't work.
I feel like it's been even longer than that.
Yeah. When was the first scary movie? It was like 25
Well,
years
don't forget
ago.
he was in Requiem for a Dream as well.
That was where he was. This is occasionally Marlon Wayans will really act. He's the only one in the Wayans family who does that.
Marlon Wayne's World, did you say?
So he produced it. He didn't actually write it or direct it. He just produced it, but they
Just
put his
slapped his
name
name on it.
all over it. Yeah. So that's the problem. You take that risk because now that the failure of this movie, that stink is all on
Also,
him.
70s, never say anything like that again, because someone's going to hear it. They're going to try and reboot Wayne's World and race swap the main characters, all because you said that shit.
No, you've
I'm
just
sure that it was
you've
Mike-
willed it into
Mike Myers is the one
being
who's
there.
probably going to do
It's
that.
not just that he was named a producer on it; it was done by his production studio.
In theaters. Oh, this is apparently going to Apple Plus on October 3rd. I didn't even know this released.
Oh yeah, the
Lost
Lost
Bus.
Bus. Yeah.
So I guess I'll just wait to see it on Apple TV Plus October 3rd.
McConaughey
I
had
saw
a
it.
great interview with Megyn Kelly this week.
He's allowed to do that and still be in movies.
Matthew McConaughey is what they're doing is
He's
they're
kind of
letting him.
untouchable at this point.
Well, no, it's because they want him to run as a Democrat in Texas, so they let him reach
Oh, is
out
that the
because
game?
that way they want him to be appealing to conservatives.
Well, most of his conversation doesn't say he's going to be running as a Democrat if he were to run.
He's 100% a Democrat. He's
Yes,
very
he will
pro
be,
gun
yeah.
control. He's 100% on board with all
What?
their shit.
Matthew McConaughey? No.
Yes.
He's not pro-gun control.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He went to the Biden White House and did a press conference with the Karen Jean Paul or whatever her name was to tout
Green
gun
John
control
Pierre.
after Uvalde,
Uvalde.
whatever I don't know Texas name.
You don't even know what it's called.
I know that he went there and did it and tried to say that the children demand it. We have to do something.
Did he say, "I believe the children are the future"?
I remember him saying we have to do something. I don't remember him ever going to gun control. I think
He went
maybe
to gun
you
control.
made that leap.
He,
I
you
thought he
don't-
was saying we need to do something about crazy people.
No, he was talking about taking the guns from the people so that they didn't do it. I'll look it
He's
up for
taken
Sunday.
part in all these stupid
I was gonna
videos
say,
they always make after
This is
a
not a
tragedy.
conversation for this fucking channel anyway, so how about we all shut the fuck up?
I haven't said anything.
We just said that politics and culture merged.
Yeah, alright. Gabby's Dollhouse. Apparently this is a very popular kids thing that they're making a movie out of. Does anyone have kids in the range where they watch this show on Netflix?
I don't even know what this fucking is.
Never heard my
Never heard of it.
grandkids mention it. No.
I see two older women wearing cat ears, and I think to myself, "Hello, fellow kids. You like cat ears now, right? This is cool."
Or is it
Yeah.
just grooming furries? Don't know.
I don't think you can
No
groom
idea.
furries. What are you grooming them into? They're already furries.
Can you brush them?
Yeah. Alright. I don't even know. Yeah, so we'll move on. This one just opened up. It is a Paul Thomas Anderson movie, and he's a very divisive filmmaker.
I want to see this. I thought it looked good in the previews I saw.
Paul Thomas Anderson has done Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
He did Magnolia.
Mm-hmm.
He did Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah.
No, not a fan of Punch Drunk Love?
No, I'm not.
I think, Slender, were you the one who really liked Punch Drunk Love?
I liked it.
That was Adam Sandler wanted to prove that he was a real actor. It's funny because that was the same thing in Magnolia. Tom Cruise wanted to get taken seriously for his acting. So he did a Paul Thomas Anderson movie right after he had done Eyes Wide Shut. He did...
Did you say Tom Cruise? You mean Kevin Spacey?
No, Tom Cruise.
No, Tom Cruise was
Oh,
in
no,
Magnolia.
Tom Cruise.
Magnolia. You're thinking of American
Is that
Beauty.
the one where he
I'm
played
thinking
a
American
shady?
Beauty. Yeah. Sorry, I
Is
mixed
that,
them up.
Is that the guy where he played a? He gave speeches, but he was a.
Yeah, he was a male...
Motivational
He-
speech.
That's
yeah.
the word.
He had his quote was tame the C word.
Is that the one where he runs to the edge of a rooftop and stops right before he hits the
No, that's Vanilla Sky.
okay.
And then
Magnolia
him
is the one
over.
where there's a whole bunch of independent storylines that kind of come together at the end, isn't it?
And they all start singing Amy Mann.
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
it rain
this one-
frogs in that movie?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
It did.
Well, this one, besides DiCaprio, has Benicio del Toro. I like him in
Yeah.
just about everything. So
Yeah. I still think the best movie Paul Thomas Anderson did was There Will Be Blood. That was the one where I think he kind of peaked. And that was mostly because
it's
of the
overrated.
epic performance from... Oh, you don't like There Will Be Blood?
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said I think it's overrated.
I just love the Daniel Day-Lewis angry movies, like where he just starts screaming. There Will
So
Be
Daniel
Blood was a
Day-Lewis
good one.
movies.
And no, because I love Gangs of New York. It's a
Yeah, so great.
Gangs of New York is underrated. I remember when we screened it, and it was like 3 hours long. We got the print in, and so we started it at like 1 a.m. after the theater had closed. And I didn't know how long it was. I was like, Jesus Christ, this movie's still going. And I was like, then we finally get to the final battle. I was like, what time is it? I was like, I gotta get
I would have
home.
liked the runtime and the movie better if you cut out the whole Cameron Diaz character.
She was a horrible fit.
And
Yes.
with the Irish accent. All right. She was a worse Irish accent than Nicole Kidman in Far and Away.
True.
And Nicole Kidman was pretty bad.
Mad, why don't you hit us with a better Irish accent?
Yeah.
Clovers.
Well done.
What the hell was that? All right. So is anyone planning to see this one?
I wanna
one
see it.
battle after another. The trailers were all over the
Came
place.
out tonight.
First trailer looked like it
think
was
it
a
looks
straight
good.
comedy. The second trailer looked like it was a very serious movie.
I'm sure I'll figure out a way to see it.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll. wait
Strangers
until I see a
Chapter
good-
2 came out this week too.
Don't give
I-
a
What was
shit.
Strangers Chapter 1?
It was just they just called it The Strangers. It was the reboot.
I
of
mean, if the stranger is your left hand, what's chapter 2? Your foot?
Well, you insensitive prick. Some of us are left-handed, so the stranger would be the right hand.
At least 2 of us on this stream right now.
We're talking about people, though, right?
Yeah, left-handed people aren't people.
Yeah, they're not people.
Wow.
They're
I-
subhuman.
What are you going to
Some
start
of
calling
us-
us Nazi
damn it.
next or comparing us to animals?
Brahma, you know
this
what
I
is-
mean,
got
I'll
to
compare
do-
you to
I'm-
animals.
You're inciting
I
violence
didn't-
against us right now.
Brahma, I didn't say it, but if you've internalized the truth, that's fine.
This is
Brahma-
incitement to violence.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to teach you how to tie your shoes while I was there.
That's true.
That's not a
Mostly
bit.
because I wasn't wearing shoes that had laces.
You guys are really insensitive. You're upsetting the bi-handed community out there.
By the way, that's not
I
a
am-
bit.
I am
No one has
married
ever
to a
taught.
lefty.
No one's ever taught Brahma how to tie his shoes as a left-hander.
Dude,
I
Luke
do
swoop
2 bunny
pole.
ears.
Yeah, you're not. You're not four.
It works, doesn't it?
Do you
Does
wear
it?
those? Do you just wear slip-on and Velcro? Is that all
Mostly this.
you?
Mostly the. Is it Skechers? It's whatever Costco brings out every year.
You know, I've been fighting the urge to pick up a pair of Crocs and see what it's all about.
Gross.
Don't do that because
Hold on.
all that plastic it
Goes directly
dissolves
into your
into
ball
your
sack.
yeah
Can-
it
oh,
dissolves
no,
into your
time out.
feet.
I just want
Okay.
to clarify that Brahma, right after saying I just buy whatever slip-on shoes that don't have laces Costco is going to start criticizing someone and looking into Crocs. You're wearing the same thing.
My shoes are actual shoes, not pieces of rubber.
Yeah,
Is the
and
bottom
that-
of your shoe rubber?
That plastic is toxic and it absorbs through your feet, which, by the way, is the most absorbable part of your body. And so-
Absorbent.
yeah, absorbable. So it makes you sick. and-
Absorbent.
See, Tina is left-handed, and she still uses bunny ears.
well, when I'm up in
And
Chicago,
she's lived a
I'll-
wild life that we've all found out much
well,
about over the past
when I go
year
up
and
to
a half.
Chicago next month, I will teach her how to tie shoes before.
So are you saying that because Tina is also left-handed that supports your argument that you're not subhuman?
That's still an incitement to violence.
I mean, she liked Loki.
So instead of Crocs, by the way,
No,
this
it's
is what you should be getting. If you're going to go there, go all the way. Get the toe shoes.
I've had those before and I hate them. Mostly because you have to get special socks.
You can, you wear them without
Wait,
the
you
socks.
wear 'em with
You're
socks.
not supposed to
That's
wear
not-
them with socks.
Yeah.
No, you can wear them with socks, but you can.
Well, yeah.
But they're actually built to not wear with socks.
Dude, if I didn't wear socks, I got blisters between my toes.
How did you get that? Actually keeps you from getting blisters
No, it doesn't.
because then you got the wrong size. I had one of these for a couple years and they were very comfortable.
I hated them. I
They were
fucking despised
They were the
them.
best shoes to wear to theme parks because they were they dried very quickly. You
I like
never
'em
got
for golf.
blisters. Yeah. Copied, hideous.
They are hideous.
She's right.
I mean, but they.
I mean,
what's
I'd rather
really-
get tabby boots than those.
What's really interesting is once you start wearing these regular, you do start to build up toe dexterity more than you normally would, and you can start moving your toes more independent, and it gets a little weird. Where you can
Bullshit
start-
he read on the back of the box.
I wore my
No,
mother,
studies show. It said right here on the box, like toe dexterity.
I
I
had
can
the-
totally jerk myself off with my right foot now.
I'm not quite sure how you leaped to there. That's apparently.
I think we were all thinking it.
Slender is pretty preoccupied with jacking off tonight.
I mean,
with
he
my
was
feet.
playing. He was playing Silk Song a lot, so maybe he was looking at the.
Yeah,
the
I do
artwork.
constantly have someone in my audience watching Silk Song talking about how attractive Hornet is for some reason.
What? That little white ghost-looking?
Yes.
It's
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fan
it's
art.
a white ink splot.
Yeah, there is fan
It's
art
a
of it.
stick man with a black and white mask.
It is a female character, though.
Yes, but it's a stick man.
I figured out how to get to 98%, and now I'm just gonna kill the final boss. I'm done.
All right.
I hate flip flops.
Anemone?
Yeah. Oh, here's one Slender wanted to watch. Roofman.
Yes.
Nah, I get it. Like I've seen
I
this movie
hate
100
Kirsten
times.
Dunst.
Yeah,
And I'm really not a
big
fan of
of
Channing Tatum. Juno
that.
Temple I
You're
like.
wrong on that one.
Yeah, I like Channing Tatum.
And then there's Peter Dinklage, who's sullied his name.
Is he
But
in this?
apparently-
Yeah,
Still,
but I
Peter
think he
Dinklage?
gets the shit kicked out of him in this movie.
Is he standing in this picture?
So, Matt, this is apparently based on a true story.
Well,
Yeah, I
Peter
heard that.
Dinklage is in this photo. He's
That's
behind
what
the
I
car.
was thinking. He's underneath Kirsten Dunst. He's-
Yeah.
Can't see the top of his head.
Yeah.
If you look at the window just right, you can see him peeking through on the other side.
Sitting in the back of the car.
I'm more intrigued because that looks like a Saturn, and I miss the fact that we used to
Plastic
have
cars?
more car choices that we don't have now. Let's see, the Smashing Machine, which is The Rock trying to prove he's an actor.
Yeah, I don't care.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks like it will probably be a good movie, but it will probably also be one of those movies that if I watch it, I will be like, yes, it is a good movie.
Yeah, I get that.
I did not enjoy it. Like, there are plenty of good movies that I've watched that I didn't enjoy. Schindler's List, incredibly good movie. Did
you-
not enjoy it.
Have you gone and watched Iron Claw yet?
Yeah, I think
That's
we'll
a
be
good
on
movie.
par with
It's a
Iron
good
Claw.
movie, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
hey,
nothing I care to see again.
I would like something light and happy. Let's watch Iron Claw. No.
Yeah.
Said no one.
Suicide.
Julia Roberts and Andrew Garfield.
Could go my whole life without seeing a Julia Roberts movie
Yeah.
again.
Is a Me Too inspired. Oh, I'm out.
Oh,
Never
moving
mind.
on.
Done.
Yep. If I had legs, I'd kick you. Rose
Wait,
Byrne.
hold on. What if it's a Me Too inspired because they fuck over the guy and it's showing that part of the Me Too movement?
Yeah, I just read the Blake Lively.
Well, now I want to
case.
scroll back up because I know that Mad's wrong and that's not what it's going to be.
All right.
But
It
just
could
in
be, though.
case,
It
All right.
could be.
So let's just put the director behind last year's Challengers and Queer knows how to bring the drama and bring out the best.
okay,
and
I mean,
is already
we've pretty
timed.
much confirmed
Hold
that it's
on,
not
though.
what Mad said.
Hold on.
Screenwriter Nora Garrett's After the Hunt is a Me Too inspired tale of a college faculty rocked by uncomfortable accusations
Aha.
and unearthed secrets.
The women were behind it.
That the women made it all up because didn't
Yeah, it's
most of
probably
the
gonna be-
college accusations turn out to be bullshit?
The
It's
one
probably
going to
be about that chick that carried a mattress for a semester.
Only for Jerry Seinfeld, Eric Myers. Only for
The
Jerry
one at
Seinfeld.
UVA was. The one at Duke was.
The one in New York was who carried.
That is a
Matt said who
Seinfeld
carried the
reference,
mattress.
isn't it?
Yeah, because that was the only time he had for going out with his girlfriend because both their families were visiting.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
I don't know that I want to see this, but I've had a thing for Rose Byrne ever since Get Him to the Greek.
Who the fuck is that? The chick from Neighbor or whatever? Neighbors?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was Seth
And
Rogen's
Get Him to the
wife.
Greek, it was Russell Brand's
Yeah.
ex-wife, who is the pop star that sang about her posy, and then at the end of the song, she's like, "By the way, I'm talking about my asshole."
You may also know her, Mad, from the X-Men First Class movie,
Oh yeah,
where she was
Myra.
Moira McTaggart.
Oh yeah, Moira.
Moira.
Yeah, so I don't know. Then Kiss of the Spider Woman with Jennifer Lopez.
What?
Blah.
No thanks.
Kiss of the Spider Woman?
It's a
How
yeah,
does
it's a
she still
long
have an
lasting.
acting career?
How does she still have a singing career? How does she still dance? I don't know. She
Jenny
was
Block carries
mediocre.
a Glock.
She was mediocre. Only yeah, she lies about it for Puff.
It's like you usually get into these careers because you're exceptional. She is like slightly below average at all the things that she is a star for.
She was a pretty good
At
fly
one
girl.
point, at one point, she had her ass insured through Lloyd's of London for $1 million.
Yep. I know.
Yeah, and how did Lloyd's of London put in a time clause like this is a ticking clock?
Yeah.
We call
Here's
clause
what we call the wall
Yeah.
exclusion.
When it drops below a certain level, yeah,
clause
Listen,
clause
every year
14C
this thing
the
loses
wall.
50,000.
they have to
Okay.
measure how low it goes every year.
Yeah.
Value is depreciating every year. Listen, we're gonna send one of our guys over. His name's Diddy. He is going to do an assessment annually.
Yep. Also,
An
he wants you to
assessment.
carry. He wants you to carry this Glock in your purse.
Assessment.
And if Diddy's not available, you have to go out with plaques. John Candy, I Like Me, which is a documentary. That's just going to make
It's
me
fine.
sad because
I will
John.
watch
Candy-
I want to see it, but like again, it's a documentary. Like
Can't look at that jersey he's wearing.
Yeah.
You know, just
Produced by Ryan Reynolds.
I
Yeah,
love
actually, it could
John
be-
Candy.
it could
John
be
Candy's
good.
one of my favorite
Now,
actors.
this will be a pile of dog shit.
Here's the
For the
first
soundtrack.
mega flop of the
Oh,
fall,
boy.
which is Tron Ares, because they've started releasing clips and it doesn't look good. I know.
Dude, they keep
Eric-
trying to make Tron happen, and they just no, like it's
Tron,
not happening.
No, the last one actually made decent money. It just wasn't a
It
mega
made
hit.
decent money, but
don't
like
remember it.
go back and watch it again.
It wasn't
It
good.
wasn't that good.
I liked it.
I think about
Mainly-
the only thing
maybe
that
the
carried it was
soundtrack
Jeff
is-
Bridges.
No, the soundtrack was awesome.
Was the last one the one with Olivia Wilde, or was that
Yes.
the one before?
That was
No.
the last one.
There's only
Wait,
been
there's
two.
been more than one.
And
Okay,
one
okay,
was
hold
in
on,
1980
hold on.
something.
I gotta point this out.
I thought there'd been two since.
There's
the
been two.
original.
No, there's only been two ever.
You know what
Okay.
you don't have to do to enjoy a soundtrack?
Watch the
Watch
movie.
the movie.
Watch the movie.
They've ditched
Alright.
all the characters from the last movie anyway. None of them are in this.
Except Jeff Bridges, yeah.
Except, well, yeah, a token appearance by him.
This is Eric Myers is the ultimate fan that they're trying to get. I don't care. I just want to see cool Tron stuff. Yeah, which, there you go. that's
It's
that's your market.
Snake, but with it's the game on your Nokia phone, Snake, but with motorcycles.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Do you realize that Tron was before the game Snake?
No.
Yes. And
Right,
they
but
had,
they just keep doing it. Like,
they had a video game for
does
it.
Tron
too.
have nothing else?
The arcade game was a great game.
Has Tron not advanced at all?
No, they
No.
advanced a lot in the grid.
Wait, have they advanced
Apparently
into Angry
advanced to where
Birds?
they can just come into the real world.
Have they advanced into Angry Birds? The next big mobile
I
hit?
mean, the space
Dude,
paranoids
man.
are military.
Angry Birds in Tron would be awesome.
Oh man, we can't wait till they get the Candy Crush.
All right.
Sweet.
Colin Farrell doing another indie movie. Man,
I
don't even know
like
what
Colin
it is.
Farrell a lot.
Yeah, but if you see Tilda Swinton as a name in a movie,
Yeah, I'm
odds
good.
are it's not going to be what you're looking for. There's only been one mainstream release with Tilda Swinton, and it's Constantine.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of.
I mean, I'm cool with
The
just
Lion, the
seeing
Witch, and the
cool Tron
Wardrobe was
stuff,
pretty
too,
good.
But
Wow.
Oh, that's right. She did play the white.
I did like the one. What is the one with the train? Bullet
Oh,
Train.
Snowpiercer.
throw Mama from the
Snowpiercer.
train.
Snowpiercer, I kind of liked, although she's not a good part of it. She's not always bad, but she is always weird looking.
So I look at this in theaters October 15th, so he can get awards consideration. But it's a Netflix release.
15-day release, 14-day release.
No, it mean to be qualified for the Academy Awards, you have to do 2 weekends
Yeah.
in somewhere. So that's, it doesn't even have to play every single day. It just has to be the weekend days for
Yeah.
2 weekends. So this is because they think Colin Farrell will be awards friendly for it. Now,
But
Black Phone 2
I do
was
think
all
she
up
made a
in
good witch
Conjuring.
in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So.
Yeah, she was kind of. She got that weird, like the weird androgynous face.
Yes.
Yeah, which is why she was good in Constantine.
Constantine, yeah.
Black
Oh,
Phone
he did
2.
it again. Did you hear him? He did it again. He said Constantine. Fuck you, chat.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
That's his name.
It's Constantine.
It's Constantine.
Teen.
Wow. That's like
I-
calling Saint Augustine Augustine.
It is St. Augustine.
No, it's St. Augustine. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
What do you when you go to Florida? What is the town called?
Motherfucker.
St. Augustine.
Miami.
The man from
St.
Hippo
Augustine.
is St. Augustine. Just like Nietzsche is Nietzsche and not Nietzsche.
Augustine.
Chad does not pronounce it correctly. Bad take. Bojan is giving another bad take. Incorrect. Just because the comic did not know how to properly pronounce the name and said that it was pronounced Constantine does not change the fact that the Latin origins of the name were pronounced Constantine.
Time.
They're spelled different.
No!
All right. Did anyone watch the first Black
Nope.
Phone?
Yes.
It was creepy as.
Yes.
It was actually
So,
a pretty good movie.
yeah,
Had no reason to have a sequel, and there's really nowhere left to take a sequel
There-
if you're including
I mean,
Ethan Hawke. So,
Well, no, they're making him Freddy Krueger now, where he's attacking people in dreams.
which is retarded.
So,
Oh, he's gonna
and-
Freddy Cougar this shit?
Well, considering Nightmare on Elm Street is apparently in a rights mess where people
As is
don't know,
Jason.
as is Jason, it almost makes sense. Like if you're a horror movie franchise, it's a wide open spot.
Listen,
Why
bad
not take
take.
it?
I get what you're saying. However, if you look at the name CHAD and you go, oh, hey, Chad, and they go, actually, it's pronounced Chad.
Or if you look at the name Fanni and say Fanny, and then they're like, no, it's Fawny.
Yeah.
Or if you look at Constantine Noble, no,
Constantinople.
Constantinople.
Can somebody just Google this shit?
We already did this. Yes,
Well, not for
Neil
Augustine.
Gaiman says that Constantine is the guy's name in the comic book. However, the name, as spelled, is supposed to be pronounced Constantine, and Neil Gaiman apparently just didn't fucking know that when he came up with the character.
No, the character predates Neil Gaiman, but it's fine.
Well,
But
then
we haven't
whoever.
done it for Augustine.
Augustine. I'm just no, don't kill the messenger on correct.
I mean, it sounds like you're
No,
trying
I
to
will
kill
kill the messenger.
No, we're not killing the messenger. We're correcting the messenger.
Seth Rogen can fuck off. So
this is a weird because I like Keanu Reeves.
No,
but I don't-
moving on. Fuck
but I
Seth
don't
Rogen
like Aziz
and everything
Ansari.
he stands for.
Yeah,
Everything about this movie looks blasphemous and stupid.
because he's he's an angel of ride shares,
Yeah.
which is stupid as a stupid
Pathetic.
concept.
I guess he took the last, 6,000, 8,000 years off. Just now got started.
How old is Keanu Reeves now?
It's got to be about
67.
60, 63, 64.
no, he's
All right, so he's
does Matt say
61.
57?
I said
61.
67.
67.
Yeah, but I have no idea.
I think he's in
The
his
sad thing
50s.
is, Keanu Reeves is only probably in this because Seth Rogen is like, Keanu, man, everybody loves you and everybody hates me. I'm really trying to, like, revitalize my career. Can you please help me out, bro?
I got to buy another car because mine keeps getting broken into, but I don't blame any of the vagrants.
So here's a,
Constantine, the Byzantine emperor.
What? Yeah, I think.
We have a historical reference for how to pronounce the name. It's Constantine.
Yes. We already had this whole conversation.
I've
about
heard
that.
it's also pronounced. There's plenty of people pronounce it Byzantine and Byzantine. There's
Yeah, she
both.
said it wrong. I wasn't going to correct my wife.
All right, so this is interesting.
There's
I
also
just
the
saw this.
Ottoman,
Other,
an Ottoman.
so this is Keanu Reeves and his age-appropriate partner, and it's just like he looks really good for a 61-year-old, and she looks like
He
a
also
61-year-old.
You know what? Chad would be that guy who's like, stay out of atrocity. It's a spider.
I like, dude, that movie is so fucking good.
Aru.
Olo. There's only one person who pronounces it Matrocity.
That's such a good movie, dude.
Yeah,
really
and yet
love
no
that.
sequel to that one. So this, I was just surprised when I saw like, oh, I would have. This is how you know Keanu Reeves is actually a good guy. Like he could pull like the Bill Belichick and get the like 23-year-old gold digger girlfriend. No, he's going age appropriate. Good for
Probably
him.
could have pulled Anna de Armas.
I don't. Who the fuck is Anna Darmus?
The ballerina.
You know, the poster behind him in this.
That's words.
Dude,
Those are
he-
letters, not a person.
He could have pulled Slender Dad, but he settled for this lady.
Oh, is he one of those like you kind of got to let him just
Actually,
out of
her
respect?
build is a lot like yours, Slender.
Flat as a board.
You know, it's funny. Out of this
Lanky
picture,
and flat.
no, but out of this picture, Slender Dad has a very similar look to Keanu Reeves in this.
Also
So-
true. You
Yeah,
put
I can see
Keanu
it.
Reeves on her face, and then you got Slender, including the dress.
Hey, listen, okay, not on camera.
Apparently, Eric really liked that he could have pulled Slender.
Oh, I was impressed by that. That was a good joke.
Yeah,
Mad
apparently he allegedly got married to her, which is good for him.
Why? At this age?
Because, you know, why
Wasn't
are
she
you
like
mad
his
at
dietitian or something?
why are you mad at someone finding
Indeed.
a nice life partner?
Leave the poor
Right, but
guy
you
I
don't
mean,
get
he's
married.
been mourning for decades.
Remember, he's had one of the most horrible lives outside of being rich and famous that anybody could have.
Everything else in his life has gone wrong.
Yes.
I mean, like John Kelly
Fucking
level of
everything.
bad.
Because what was it the one that he really loved, like died? Like
first wife died. All of his family's dead, I think.
Yeah.
His siblings are dead. And like just
But that's what
tragedy after
happens when you're
tragedy after
70.
tragedy. No,
Uh,
this was like 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah, like, and I think, did the wife die when she was pregnant with their first child
oh,
or something
God,
like that?
really?
I think so, wasn't it? Was
Yep.
it a car accident?
I think
was-
so. It was bad. It was really fun. Like,
I
think
can't
worst
remember all the
case
details,
scenario,
but-
and that's Keanu Reeves' life.
He's lived a tragedy, but also is one of the most famous people on the planet and has plenty of money. But he also gives away that money to a lot of people.
Yep.
Typically, the
he-
ones that are being underpaid on the projects that he works on.
I haven't seen a check.
I don't believe you worked with him.
And here's the depression for the day. Yes, that is the child and his girls. So
Yeah.
that is why he had a lot of loss. Yes.
Yeah, that's now what, 26 years ago?
Now I gotta
And
go
she-
watch.
No,
all
So the
John
baby,
Wick-
Yeah, 26
they
years
lost
ago.
the baby in '99, and then she passed away 2 years later, like in 2001. So yeah, I
All
do,
bad.
So I do not
And
begrudge him
he's the one
having.
guy. He's the guy in Hollywood who won't touch anybody during pictures, like he does the hand hovering and all that kind of stuff.
Because he doesn't want to ever get accused of anything.
That's
which is-
because even with his whole life being ruined, there are bitches out there who would try to
True.
accuse him for money.
Right, and he found
They don't give a
somebody who
shit.
he thinks is not with him for the money.
Yep.
So good for him. I mean, he held out quite a while.
I think he deserves it.
Okay,
He
well, I
deserves
didn't
to
know
be
all
happy.
the context when I said what I said,
That's why we educated you, son.
Yeah.
like I did
Now
with
when
y'all
you-
with Augustine.
Augustine.
Look it up.
I just. If
I'm
I
not going to
drive-
take any advice on pronunciation from a guy who says Constantine.
All right, don't ever talk to Andre at midnight.
Stay out of atrocity. Let's move on.
He's
Right.
foreign. Those don't count.
All right, I don't even know what the hell the Twits is an animated movie.
A rolled doll.
Is it like
Yeah.
the
Uh-huh.
Croods?
It stars the voices of Natalie Portman and Amelia Clark, so obviously it's
Moving on.
Yay.
It's a doll, you know, like Willy Wonka and
Yeah.
all the rest of them.
Moving on.
All right, Ethan Hawke is in another thing.
It says he's borderline unrecognizable, but I recognize him immediately. In
I
this
think that's
picture.
on Hulu, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Richard Linkletter, and he works with Ethan Hawke a lot. Famous for his stage collaboration with Rogers and Hammerstein. So it's a movie musical biopic. Ugh, yeah, not really.
Yay.
Let's move out of that one. Tessa Thompson is back. It's been a while for her. I think the
Is
last
that
thing I
a
saw her
woman?
in was
Is
what
it
was
though?
Tessa
What is a
Thompson?
woman?
She was Valkyrie, remember, in the Marvel movies?
I didn't like her in those either.
She was Taika Waititi's girlfriend, who also had other girlfriends.
He's married to Rita Ora.
That is a strong collarbone.
So far, not seeing a lot. This is another weird movie from, if you do you remember Poor Things last year with
One
Emma
where
Stone?
Emma Stone had the
yeah.
mind of a baby put into her body and then became a whore. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a new movie by the same director where Emma Stone is playing a CEO who gets kidnapped by Jesse Plemons.
Of Friday Night Lights.
I mean,
fame.
based on the previous movie's description, I don't care to watch anything that guy makes.
Yeah. A Bruce Springsteen documentary? Not really.
He can fuck off.
Could care less about.
Oh, here you go, Matt. Your favorite,
Couldn't care less.
Catherine Bigelow of Hurt Locker fame, returns with a tale of White House officials facing an incoming missile, but who's behind the attack?
Well, the incoming
A House
missile
of Dynamite comes alive with an ensemble cast including Idris Elba, Rebecca Ferguson, Gabriel Basso, Jared Harris, Tracy Letts, Anthony Ramos, Moses Ingram, Jonah Howard King, Greta Lee, and Jason Clarke.
If it doesn't open with the missile launching and Idris Elba being like, we should just take the points off of the missile, that'll make it less effective.
Just put up large mattresses to catch them.
Was that something that I should know a reference
That was
of?
Idris
the
Elba
reference
saying
to the
that
director.
after all the stabbings in London,
Oh,
well, we
okay,
just got to
yeah.
take the points off all the knives. You can't have a kitchen knife with a point.
I don't think that one worked. Just
Oh,
honest,
It worked for me.
honest feedback.
Worked for me.
Did it work for you, Matt?
I thought he was referencing
You didn't
the
even know the
dictator.
reference.
That's my point. I don't
I
think
thought it was
anybody.
a good try.
I like the dictator.
Brahma
Jason
just keeps
Mantzoukas.
trying to bring this shit back to politics and be like, politics is culture.
Yeah, well,
It's
I
Idris
just want-
Elba.
I wanted to
One who
bring it.
said it.
I wanted to bring it back to Catherine Bigelow and the Hurt Locker and see if Matt had an aneurysm. Just
This
Talking
just
about-
sounds stupid to me,
And the
I
fact that it's
don't wanna
another
watch
person
it.
in uniform
and
in the Catherine
Netflix.
Bigelow.
Here you go, and it'll be on Netflix. On October 24th.
Yeah, no, Netflix, known for being very fair and even-handed when it comes to military.
Well, it depends. Is Netflix actually making the show or movie, or are they just putting it on Netflix?
I don't know.
Well, all right. Here's a movie that's aimed squarely at Brahma's daughter's age demographic. Regretting You, a Colleen Hoover adaptation. She's the one who did the book for the Blake Lively movie where she's suing everybody from. So in this story, it's about this teen girl who's finding her first love while her father and her aunt passed away together, and it's alleged in the trailer, at least, that it seems like they were together in a car that had an accident because they were having an affair. So, ugh.
Is McKenna Grace the chick who played
Yep.
Sabrina, or is she the chick who was
No,
on?
she was the one
Young
from
Sheldon?
Ghostbusters. She was on Young Sheldon for a little bit. She was
Okay.
in Ghostbusters as Phoebe.
Both of my daughters consider this the same actress,
Real quick,
and they
sorry to-
hate McKenna Grace, even though she hasn't done anything horribly bad.
Why do you hate
Because
them?
I don't know. It's both of my daughters. They think They think both actresses are the same person.
like Bryce
And they
Dallas
hate
Howard
Mc-
and
Yes.
Chastain.
Jessica Chastain.
They think her and the chick who played Sabrina the Teenage Witch in the remake, and I think she was
Yeah.
in Mad Men. They think they're the same person.
Yeah, so the girl who played
And they'll
Sabrina
argue
is
me
like
and argue for
5-6 years
hours.
older than McKenna Grace too.
Yes.
Real quick, I gotta interrupt real quick. Sorry, this is important.
Hey, I'm coming at you from the Cathedral of St. Augustine in the town of St. Augustine, Florida. And if you wonder why I use those two different pronunciations, it's because the town of St. Augustine is pronounced after the Spanish pronunciation of it, so San Agustin. And but when we refer to the Saint Augustine, we use more of the English pronunciation. So it's the Cathedral of Saint Augustine in the town of Saint Augustine.
Boom.
She's telling you that they're both
Suck it,
the
Chad.
pronunciations.
No.
It's much like the
I said Saint Augustine of Hippo is
Yes, he
different
did.
than Saint Augustine in Florida.
It's much like the pronunciation of Louisville, and then the correct pronunciation, Louisville.
Louisville.
It's named after the same guy. It's called St. Augustine.
Yes, but as she explained, one's the Spanish use and one's the English use.
Yes, but when you refer to Saint Augustine of Hippo,
Who is not a Spaniard,
Definitely
Saint
to
not.
my
Augustine.
recollection.
I don't think. No, he's not.
I
There's
think we're
also-
all in agreement here that Chad has lost his speaking privileges.
Fuck off.
Stop it.
So Slender's gonna host?
We can all four out of 5 people on this panel can mute and unmute you, so we don't want to get into that game.
Louisville.
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 All right. So clearly we're not going to see this one.
Oh, like
Frankenstein.
another Frankenstein movie.
Now here's what's. Did you see the trailer for the other one that's coming out with Christian Bale? Looks retarded.
No.
Dude,
Not
the
seen
best
that, no.
Frankenstein ever was in Van Helsing.
Van Helsing.
It's a shame they can't put Frankenstein back into public domain.
I mean, too bad the
private
rest
domain,
of Van
copyrighted.
Helsing was shit, but
Take it out of public domain.
The best Frankenstein ever was in Young Frankenstein. But not a rent.
Yeah, the one I'm thinking of is The Bride, which is Maggie Gyllenhaal's directorial debut. It looks just like a piece of shit. Now this one is Guillermo del Toro, so I actually have some possibility that one could be good. Guillermo del Toro can make really good stuff, and he can make terrible. He's like
the problem
he's a hit or a
with
miss.
these
He's just
older,
like-
the problem with these older stories like this is they always take creative liberties to such an extent to try and make it their own or put their own spin on it. I don't know. I get the feeling it'll come off the rails.
Yeah, it's weird when the monster is like, no cap, I have wit riz. You know, like that doesn't feel.
Dead ass. I
Oh.
How's
Guillermo
it going, fellow villagers?
Del Toro, I like his like monster design type stuff, and
Well,
his-
Frankenstein
all that kind of
seems-
stuff. But I don't think I've liked a single movie that he's ever made.
You didn't like Blade 2?
Yeah,
Wait, what? What?
yeah.
Eh?
I didn't care for Blade 1.
That gets a mute.
I can unmute like we
I
just talked
know
about.
everybody did, but I'm gonna make you click it. 'Cause
Here's the thing.
Blade 2 was fantastic.
No, I'm gonna agree with Brahma on this one. I don't think any of the Blade movies were good.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I think Blade is an exceptionally great character, but you can't tell me any of those movies were actually good.
All
Blade
three.
2 is awesome, but all
I,
3 were
I-
great.
I think the third one is the weakest. I think Blade
I didn't
2
say I
is
don't like it. I
Blade
said
2
it
is the
was
best.
Meh to me. I don't care.
Blade
one
2
way or
is
another.
fantastic. Norman Reedus being such an asshole character. They got the great fight scene at the end with Blade doing like
Blade.
suplexes.
Yeah, but Blade 3. Blade, ready to die. I was born ready, motherfucker. Come on, man.
Then-
Had Triple H.
And Blade 1, if they went back and could update a little bit of the
Dude,
CG.
it had
CGI?
Triple H with a Pomeranian that split its face into 3
No,
pieces.
that was not his dog.
And Jessica Biel.
Yeah, he was just the guy who had to carry the dog everywhere.
Wasn't his dog.
Who was that? Parker Posey?
Might have
I don't
been.
know.
Yeah, Parker Posey
Before
was in
her
it.
diagnosis?
And listen, I get what you are trying to say, Chad, but objectively, they're not good movies. I enjoy them. I
Blade
think
2 is
Blade is a
objectively
great
a good
character.
movie.
They're fun
No.
action movies. That's about
No,
it.
No.
Blade 2 is an objectively good movie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Blade, like,
Again,
Blade 2.
meh.
I don't understand you people.
You're lying to yourself.
Blade 2 is an objectively good movie.
No.
I think you're using that.
It was shot well. It was tightly scripted. The action sequences were well done. Like, what is it you wanted out of this movie that was not done well?
I'm gonna need a Mahler-style video essay about this from you.
I will make a Mahler-style video essay about it.
I
No,
want.
I want competing video essays from the two of you, 6 hours each. That's your homework for class.
And then you have to make one to respond to the other one.
Whatever, you guys. Blade 2, objectively strong, good movie.
Chag is stacking up those L's tonight.
You just-
57% on
Wait,
Rotten
hold it.
Tomatoes.
Let's move on from this one.
Hold on.
That's not a good.
6.7 on
what's
IMDb.
what's the audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes?
I didn't look that part up.
110 out
check.
of 100.
68. So
That's
not
pretty
very
solid.
good.
Pretty
That's
solid.
pretty solid. That's a D.
That's a D.
Yeah, that is a D.
You know what I've never told my kids? Oh, hey, that's a good grade.
You know what I try to
Look up
explain to my parents all the
Equilibrium.
time? Hey, 68, that's a pretty good grade.
Why am I looking up Equilibrium?
Let's see what the audience.
because I
rating-
like it.
movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah, and what's the ratings on that one? What's the critic score?
The critic score is 39%. The audience score is 81%.
Yep.
How'd that work out for you,
That's a
Chad?
B.
That's what
81
we'd
is-
call a
no,
good
that's not a
movie.
B. It's like a C+.
81%?
81 is
It's a
a B.
C plus. It's
no,
a
that's
C
a
plus.
B.
That's
Which
a B.
grading scale did you guys use?
Standard.
The American.
No, so you didn't use the like 7.1.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't use the collegiate grading scale, Chad.
I'm sorry, my school system used that from elementary school on, so that's what I'm used to.
Oh,
to get
that's
in-
why you're a pretentious asshole.
Yeah, yeah. He went to the school he went to the high school in the Pentagon.
No, I didn't get into Thomas Jefferson. They had standards.
Sorry,
on it.
I'm joking. I'm going to 11. I'm not trying to be mean.
Yes, you are.
I mean, I'm trying to be mean, but funny mean, and I felt like maybe that one was mean, so.
Jennifer Lawrence and
No.
Robert Pattinson.
Move
that
on.
seems like a miss.
Chad's like, I thought that was the only complimentary part of what you called me.
And you're so here's a romantic comedy. This is a
Wait,
romantic
pretentious
comedy.
is a bad thing?
Exactly.
Only
All
one
right.
is somebody else.
Mad. Russell Crowe's getting a new accent for you. He's playing Hermann Goring in Nuremberg.
Okay, I want to watch it just for the accent.
Hitler told me to do it.
What was that?
That was Russell Crowe's Australian
This is
German.
Austrian.
I'm
accent.
waiting to hear. Well, Goring was I think was straight German, not Austrian.
Oh, Hitler did nothing wrong.
I'm going to isolate the shit out of that one.
Is anybody
It's
else,
me, the Hitler's SS.
Come
is
on, it's
anybody
gonna
else
be.
not a huge fan of Rami Malek?
No,
But
not a
that
big
was
fan.
because of following
Did you watch The
orders.
Amateur? I actually thought that was
Yeah,
pretty
the
good.
amateur wasn't bad.
Which
I
one
didn't
is
care
it?
for the ending.
That was the one where he's the CIA analyst who decides to avenge his
Yeah,
wife who
I did
died
watch
in
it.
Yeah, it wasn't
He
bad.
he's a good cast choice for like the nerdy guy who decides to kill people through Rube
the gay lead
Goldberg
singer.
machines.
He definitely has that undertone of Psycho, of like serial killer.
Like, I'm the kind of guy who would figure out how to depressurize a pool in the roof of a hotel to kill
Yeah.
you.
I mean, I thought he was wearing a mouthpiece to play what's-his-face from Queen, but then every time I see him,
He did
the
have
teeth
one.
look exactly the same.
No,
Never
it was a
mind.
little bit more exaggerated.
I had a fun
A
bit,
little
but
bit.
Brahma had to talk about nothing for 54 seconds.
That was
What was the
maybe
bit?
13 seconds.
That's too long. You destroyed the comedic timing.
Oh, because I had a bit from way earlier too.
No, because Chad said I'm the kind of guy, and then I wanted to immediately interrupt him and be like, I'm the pious guy.
How
The little
many of,
omelets want to be like on my
how
knees day and
many-
night, scoring points for the afterlife.
How many of the Nazis?
So don't be
in-
vain and don't be whiny, or else my brother, I'm gonna have to get medieval on that hiney.
I had a better bit because when you were talking about pretentious, And I said it only if it's somebody else. I thought of what Gore Vidal said about a narcissist. Like, a narcissist is someone better looking than you.
So
It's a
wait,
great fucking
you came
quote.
up with a bit to respond to your own bit.
Yeah, because I have the best bits. So
Speaking of
obviously-
narcissists,
This movie seems like it's gonna be
it's gonna be
a
ass.
joke. Yeah.
what is wrong with that guy's face?
Have you not seen this? Have you not seen the trailer?
No.
The adolescent predator,
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
supposedly.
and
It's
that's
like a teenage predator.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
did,
and they
did he
sent
like
him-
pierce his eyebrows and
Yeah, he's just a
Got
teenage
dreadlocks.
predator.
does Predadad come down at some point and be like, "Get your ass in the UFO"?
He's going through a trans stage at this point.
It's not a phase, Dad. I am a xenomorph. No, you're not.
And
You
then
think he brings home, Dad? I love her. I don't care if she's a xenomorph. We're meant to be together.
And in this one, the Predator gets a android female powered
Torso.
companion.
Yeah, just the torso though.
Which, by the
is
way, if you're gonna
weird.
have either half, no,
Dude, that is a terrible angle for a
The top.
predator.
I mean, do the predators look good from any angle?
I mean, if
Oh,
you
yeah.
put the mask on, it'd be fine.
Yeah, like not having the mask for the whole movie is going to be stupid. I mean,
bet he has it on.
the concept, some of the concept isn't bad. Like the idea of taking a predator, like coming of age, and dropping him on a planet where everything
Right.
is hostile.
like the Spartans would do.
Yeah, it doesn't actually seem like a bad concept, but then adding Elle Fanning and adding all this other stuff in is just so redundant and
that's a
unnecessary.
Hey, gotta check them boxes.
I didn't even know that was a Fanning.
Yeah, that's Dakota Fanning's younger sister.
Dude, there hasn't
Yeah.
been a good Predator movie since Predator 2, I think.
Predator 2 was a good movie, yeah.
It's so good. It's more entertaining and more rewatchable than the first, but not.
It's,
mean,
it's
it's
been
good
all
as a movie.
downhill from there, though.
Gary Busey was
I-
was hilarious in that movie.
I have a soft spot for Shane Black, so
Yeah.
I wasn't as bothered by that last Predator movie, but I definitely saw all the issues with it. It wasn't a good movie, but man, I like Shane Black.
All right, we've got a Skarsgård sighting.
The father.
Another one, the father Skarsgård.
Skeller skateboard.
Yeah, in a Norwegian import, so we'll skip that piece of shit.
You can skip that too.
What the
French
fuck?
animated movie, forget
Another
that.
Natalie Portman.
What the fuck?
Oh, this little, like,
Produced by Natalie Portman.
the tale
No,
of a young
don't-
being who travels through time and space via a rainbow. I know what they're going to be doing with that movie.
Wait. Scroll back
Ferrera,
up.
huh?
Scroll back up. Will Ferrell?
Yeah, these are the voices. Portman, Will Ferrell,
Ooh, America Ferrera.
Yep.
Producer Natalie Portman. Good lord.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, moving on.
It's almost like Mad ignored.
I
me
don't
completely.
care. I don't even know what this is.
This is
How many
George
more of
Clooney.
these are there?
What's Adam Sandler playing his manager. Interesting.
I'm kind
I
of getting to the point where
don't
I just want to rush through these and go play ghost hunting games.
All right. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. In November 14th, I know.
Nope.
This is the
Gonna
one
see
Brahma
Brahma.
wants to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skip.
The
Okay.
Running Man.
This
The
looks
series has
good.
been
Powell.
fun.
Glenn Powell had to open his mouth and say something stupid, though.
Yep.
What did he say?
That he was at an event with an actor who he liked and looked up to, and he was like, dude, I love your work and everything, but this actor had recently been quote unquote canceled. So when he was someone came to take a picture, he was like, no, I don't want to get a picture with him.
I don't want to be seen with him.
I don't want to be seen with him. I'm pretty sure it was probably Zachary Levi. Would be is what its signs
Would
point
make
to,
sense. Yes.
given the timing and the events and everything. But it was like, God damn it, Glenn, why'd you have to be so stupid? you were on the uptick, man. You could have been good. You could have been somebody.
Which made him just a little bitch, because that's
Yeah.
absolute female energy out of him.
Yeah, that's
I
like,
like him, but I don't want to actually be seen with him. I'll say that I like him to my friends, but I won't actually, no, in public's not good. Because there
Not
might
very
be a
good at
perception.
standing by your bros.
Yep. So I was looking forward to The Running Man too, because Edgar Wright does
Yeah,
really good work.
I'm still looking forward to it. I can separate.
I might still do it because I have the movie subscription and I'm not technically paying for it.
Could have
I mean,
been a
but-
Constantine. Damn right, awesome one.
I'll see it, but I mean, the actual book doesn't lend itself to being a great movie, which is why the first movie was nothing like the book.
First movie is so good though, because it's just such a
I love the first movie,
over the top,
but it is so very much not The Running Man, the book.
And they got what's his name from the Family Feud playing the host, which was good. Let's see, Rental Family. This one looked
Skip.
interesting. What you hate Brendan Fraser?
No,
National
I don't feel like
treasure,
it's a family fucking
beloved.
movie.
It's not a family movie.
It's
He
called
needs
Rental
to-
Family.
He needs to lose some more weight.
So he's
I know he got really fat for that one movie, but he's
I thought he was wearing a fat
The
suit.
Whale. That
the
a
whale
fat
was
suit.
mostly a fat suit, but
mostly a fat suit. but
Brendan
he did put
Fraser
on a lot of
has
weight.
put on some, but he's also much older than you think he is.
Okay, well, I mean, it's Hollywood, right? Get some fucking HGH and some steroids and go hit the gym for 72 hours a week and you're fine.
Studies show that women like dad bods.
It's studies lie.
also show that studies show that women like dad bods if they make good money.
Studies
And-
managed by
and
people
Brendan
with dad
Fraser
bods.
makes good money.
Yeah. Wicked.
No.
Moving on.
fuck
Fucking
that.
don't even stop.
This movie actually I'm intrigued by because it's a concept that's actually I've thought about a couple times, which is you.
Two
in
chicks
this
at the
case-
same time?
No, it's
Highlighting
So-
it made it harder to read.
all right.
Name that movie quote.
Elizabeth Olsen, the guy that she's
Nobody?
she's
Cat?
looking at right now. Oh, that would be. I thought it would be Office Space
Thank you.
from from the guy from Drew Carey show. Does
Hey,
anyone
Peter,
say
turn
I've
on
got
Channel
Peter Baker?
9, ma'am. It's the breast exam girl again.
Yeah. So all right. So the girl, Elizabeth Olsen, the guy she passes away as an elderly woman, and her husband was Miles Teller, but she was married briefly. This is the concept is to this guy who died. They had been married right before he went to war. So now they get to the afterlife, and she has to choose which one she's spending the afterlife with. And I was like, that's an interesting thought because there are a lot of situations where stuff like that happen. Who do you end up spending your afterlife with? It's not always clean. So I think there's potential to actually get an interesting movie out of that. And then they're doing it as a comedy. Nobody has any
I don't
thoughts?
know. Sounds like a rom-com.
Yeah.
Snoozefest.
Yeah, it is a rom-com.
I mean, I've also
Rom-coms
seen
are
this
good.
played in multiple movies and or shows, and
Where has this concept actually be done?
this concept,
Where it's in the afterlife and they have to choose for eternity.
a Korean drama that my that bride has been watching recently.
Which one?
I don't remember what it's fucking called, but I'm like, so this is like Korean The Good Place? And yeah, it's
Is
basically
it,
like Korean The Good Place.
Yeah, that I know the one. I know the one you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it. though.
And like, I guess when they first go to heaven, they can choose whether they want to be young or stay whatever age they are when
he's
they
young
died.
and she's old, or one the other way around.
She decided to stay old because
That's right,
he told her that he loved her even more that way. But apparently when he died before her, he chose to be young.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and then there was this other girl that was involved, but I think maybe she wasn't human. I think she might have been like a dog because the dogs are humans until they find their masters in the after. It's fucking weird Korea shit.
Heavenly Ever After. That's it.
Yeah, heavenly ever after.
Yeah.
And not like Eternity, but rom-com type thing that also had a twist of, a ghost involved or a spirit involved with a love story would be like Always.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Always. I mean, you could make it a triple feature if you really wanted to go depressing. If you want depressing, you go with What Dreams May Come.
Like, there's a lot of
yes.
variations on this kind of thing.
But what's different is usually it's either someone who's dying who's leaving a mortal person to move on, like Ghost or Always. This is the,
if this is
go.
produced by Hollywood, I can only assume that whichever guy is the right guy for her to choose will not be the one she chooses.
Wait, Slender, wait a minute. If it's Hollywood, the two guys will end up together.
They would have made the right decision. If that bitch is having trouble deciding, they made the right decision.
They will end up together. It's Hollywood.
And if Hollywood was being real, they probably wouldn't be spending eternity in the good place.
I'm just saying, I thought this looked like it was interesting and different.
It's an interesting premise, but I don't give a crap about rom-coms.
They're doing another Zootopia.
Yeah, it's going to make $1 billion.
I'm sure it is.
I'm going to put my
never
marker
seen
down
the
on
original.
this one. The first one was actually not bad.
I'm sure it'll make a fuck ton of money because it's Zootopia, but
Yeah, that'll make
It's also
Moana
been
and
9
this one.
years.
Yeah.
so
And so that doesn't stop. So you remember The Incredibles 2 came out and made $1 billion like a decade after the first one?
you know the easiest way to determine if this movie's gonna make a fuck ton of money or not? What's that character's name?
Judy Hopps.
Yeah. Do an unsafe Judy Hopps Google search for images.
Oh, I am not tainting my search
and I
history
can
for
almost guarantee you won't have to scroll. And if there are people who are making those kind of pictures, this thing's gonna make $1 billion.
So wait a second. Your measurement for Disney sequels making $1 billion is the level of
you know how everybody knew
unsafe.
that Overwatch was such a popular game? Because people started seeing pictures of Overwatch characters, specifically the females, in very compromising positions and going, "What the fuck is this?" And they're like, "Oh, that's that video game." I'm not kidding, dude.
So we're going to call this the Rule 34.
It is the Rule 34 effect.
The Rule 34 effect for box office.
Like, the Rule 34 is strong with this one.
So if you don't know what Rule 34 is, Eric, Rule 34 is the idea that if there is something that is popular,
If it exists,
if it
there
exists,
is porn for it on the
there is
internet.
porn for it on the internet. So that's Rule 34. Here's a real question. How does Slender know so much about Rule 34, Overwatch, and Zootopia? How does he know?
I know a lot of things.
Awesome.
I'll tell you what, dude. Thank God for Rule 34 when it comes to Overwatch. That's all I'm going to say.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't go looking for it, but man, I saw those characters in a whole new light.
This is gonna call a movie called Hamnet, directed by Chloe Zhao. So it's gonna be long, boring, and stupid.
My wife has read that book, though.
Did she
And I'll
enjoy
admit
She
it?
might be into it.
After
She
I
enjoyed
found the
book.
first one, I had to dig deeper. So, like, but for research purposes.
So so Slender's like, I took one for the team. I kept searching. I was like the savant on that Apple Plus TV show.
I needed to know for you. For all of you people, I need to know about these things.
I'm sure Bride is in the other room going, I wish you didn't know.
All right. Eric is confirming he was aware of Rule 34. He was just suggesting it as we were bringing it up.
Yeah, he typed it in a timeline that
Yeah.
would have been within the 30-second difference.
Yeah. Copied is calling you very selfless for doing
True,
that, Slender.
true.
You're taking, like Slender.
I fell on
took
that
one-
grenade because I care, and I'd do it again. And
It's
again.
probably
And
Rule
he does,
34 of
over
that,
and
too.
over and over.
Soul Assassin, no. Chloe Zhao was the one who did Nomadland and The Eternals. She's not the one who made Kenobi.
Yeah, Stellar Blade kind of cut out the middleman.
Stellar Blade's like, hey, people are searching for stuff. Let's put the outfit in game as like let them get the outfits. It's fine. Oh no! Don't be like furry is a gateway to bad.
Dude, I have actually researched some furry cons.
You'll end up
But
on a
that
list
is
then,
because
won't you?
that is because Internet Historian made some videos about furry cons and how badly they went, and they're fucking hysterical. I'll try to pull the link for you guys.
Oh.
I think it was called DashCon. Yeah, the failure of DashCon. No, that was the Tumblr convention. The failure of Rainforest.
Jeez.
Yeesh.
Don't worry, I'm pulling the link. I'm gonna share it in chat so everybody else can be as educated as me.
I don't know if I should click this.
There it
Don't.
is in the chat.
He's putting. Oh, you're putting it in the full. Oh no, you're making.
So
that's
everybody
even
can
worse.
see it.
That's it. The audience has disappeared then. Not going to go watch that.
It is an internal YouTube link. They won't be mad about it. They get. They're apparently.
Yeah, they'll
not-
still get. They'll actually get ad revenue off of that one because Internet Historian is monetized. So he's got 4 million
Yeah, but
subscribers.
the audience, our audience, will now go watch that.
That's fine. They can come back. I'll wait. It's only 7 minutes.
Rain, what was it called? Rainforest?
Failure of Rainforest.
Jesus. The Rainforest Cafe.
All right.
None
so-
of these movies are good.
No.
None of them.
So, the fall is going to be very weak, and then it leads into this, the winter season with Christmas,
There's some
where
good-
they start
there's some
putting out stuff.
Good Korean movies coming up.
Yeah, I don't. I'm hoping that there's. I know.
No, Soul, you meant the former. You're mixing those two up.
There's no good Canadian movies.
What I was going to say is, I think there's going to be some anime releases too, like Demon Slayer, over the course of the next few months. That might be pretty good too.
You need to watch Lord of Mysteries.
Okay.
I'm going to keep bringing it up, Chad.
I
I'm
know,
going
but
to keep
we're
bringing it
in.
up until you fucking watch it.
We're in that phase now where we're like between anime seasons for a couple weeks, so I might plow through it.
You better.
All
I've
right.
never
Well,
steered you wrong on anime.
No, you
for Lord
haven't.
of Illusions.
Lords of Flatbush.
They're very different things.
Yeah.
All right. I would
Hey, you see, Ice Cube's tour bus was firebombed in Portland.
Oh no.
Yeah, and they know, what everyone's thinking. They saw the word ice and they just firebombed it because they're stupid.
All right. So Eric, there's seasonal anime where they do for every season they release new anime shows, but they run for about 12, 13 episodes, and then there's usually like a week to week and a half between when one season ends and the other ones all start premiering. And so that's kind of a nice empty time if you're catching up on stuff from the previous.
Usually,
couple
even their
seasons.
seasons are broke into cores
Yeah.
where they'll have they'll have a spring core and a fall core, or a summer core and a winter core. It's
Or-
weird.
By
or
the way,
hard-
did you
a hardcore if it's Rule 30?
did you watch Rory Rocks Slender Dad?
Which one?
Rory Rocks.
No.
The mineral, you should watch that. It's a very chill slice of life one that'll make you feel cozy.
Cozy Colonial.
I do like me some slice of life.
And an intriguing twist. Slender Dad's like optimum genre of anime is like cozy slice of life.
What's it called? Rory Rocks.
Rory
Rory
Rocks.
rocks.
R-O.
It's not
RURI.
dubbed. It's only subtitled.
You watched The Water Magician and that's dubbed. I mean, only subbed.
That's dubbed now.
It's dubbed now. Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
I
Never-
hated it.
I hate dubbed shit. It's got to be subtitled.
That's because
Well, then
were
you
stupid.
can watch Rory Rocks then 70s.
might.
It's very
Just-
chill and educational.
Looking it up now.
And it's got one of the best designed female leads you'll ever see.
Introduction to mineralogy.
All right. Yes, we are weebs. At least me and Slender are. Mad has a weebology degree, but that's only in the studying of weebs, not actually.
Yeah, we're actually
being a part
Mad's
of it.
thesis.
A curvaceous graduate geologist.
Yes.
Nice.
Nagi is a
Someone-
quality.
Somebody wants to get hammered with a rock.
Have
Okay,
you?
okay. I don't know
All
where
right,
to
are we
find
done?
it, but I'll look for it.
Is it time to do plugs?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Plugs.
show real quick. Just this is the female lead for Rory Rocks.
Let me
That's
see.
Nagi.
Holy moly, Nagi.
She's the graduate student. She actually has a bell on her ass when she walks. It's very quality.
I'm
How'd she
liking
put
this.
herself through college?
I mean, you don't question. This is Japan. They may
I don't
do
judge. Everyone
Yeah,
has to
thanks,
get
Nick.
by somehow.
All right, so let's do plugs. All right, Matt is still not here. 70s, what do you got coming up?
Monday, my show will be on the movie Forbidden Planet.
The classic sci-fi.
The
Nice.
classic sci-fi.
That'll be good.
It
What
will
time
be
is the
fun.
show Monday?
It is 3 p.m. Mountain Time, but then that's colonial, so really it could be any time that you choose, or
Okay,
no
on-
time at all.
On the plus side, we are fighting against those things by not ever starting our show exactly on time.
Well, that's
It
true.
is when it is.
Yeah, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, and next Saturday, not tomorrow, but next Saturday, Bourbon Boarding is returning.
Is it?
It's the beginning of a long
I
season.
thought
our-
Brahma didn't want to do that anymore.
For our fantasy draft.
Indeed. Well, neither of us probably want to do it, but we're going to do it anyway.
Until
I was
your
just
teams
talking
are
about
out.
making it an every other week thing. though.
Maybe
Every
you'll
other
adjust
week
the
might-
Gotten a chance
schedule.
to talk about that. So
Every other week might be a good idea. Yes, I agree.
it's a long season. I get burnt out.
Me too, and I'm old.
You are.
I am, so I
Aren't
burn
we
out
all
easier.
old here, except for Mad, who's like, what is he now, 16, 17?
Mad's still not back.
I mean, I know he's in like a 38-year-old body or something, but
I'm pretty sure he's 40 now.
is he finally 40?
Again,
Maybe 41. I can't remember.
If he did that, no wonder he wanted a whole month.
He's
of-
younger
be
than
my-
us. I
he
think
could be
most of
my
us were born in
son.
81, 82.
he could be my son,
Okay, Obama.
Mad could be my son.
Obama.
He should.
If
He
I
was
had
just.
a son, he would look like Mad.
He
Well,
just
actually, I
wanted-
have a son. but he
Burns and
doesn't.
all.
He just wanted a T-shirt. He just wanted a T-shirt. Man. All right, Brahma, what do you got?
We got the bullpen on Sunday night, and then, like 70 said, we've got our fantasy draft is what we're doing that episode for. So it's not going to be like an episode. It's going to be the live draft for fantasy. So if you are interested in fantasy this year, give us a DM on Twitter. I think most people in this chat are probably able to DM us. So let us know.
Nice. All right, Mad. Last call. This is Mad King. Yeah. I got Mad at Pap Tuesdays. All right, good.
I did
Good,
a stream
good.
earlier today.
I
It
did
was
a
actually
stream.
pretty good.
Yeah,
You should go check it out.
Vets
Matt's new
talking.
channel.
Mad's new channel.
We're probably gonna go play ghost hunting games on Ascendant Arcade side after this too. That's my plug.
There we go. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
A Mad Cavelli production. The stream's now behind, but there's no need to be glum. We'll return with more jests, with humor to come. So click that damn subscribe and let the good vibes thrive. For the next grand stream, we'll surely jive.
Ascendant art, we've charted the street with synapses sparking, hilarity you can't believe.
You've brought your joy, so now you must go. But keep the party in your heart, yo.
Keep the giggles, keep the banter, keep the screen's delight. Until our next stream, keep the fun in sight. In this virtual voyage where streams do end, remember with ascend and art, we'll always fucking ascend. Oops, we forgot about Imp, he's bound to reappear. With chaos in his wake, all we can do is persevere. Are you happy now, Imp?